Hello, 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 my friends. My name is Melody. I am a clairvoyant medium who can see, feel, and hear spirit. And if you are interested in a reading, great, perfect. That's what we're doing here, right? Meow. So if you are interested, all you have to do right now, we're doing freebies. So put your name and the topic matter in the comments section, and you may be receiving a free reading here live today on the TikTok or even the YouTube, because I'm also streaming on YouTube at this time. All right. Hi, Kika. I'm hoping that I fixed a little bit of the problem that's going on. Hi, Everin. That's going on with the commenting on TikTok. So hopefully you won't be filtered anymore. Hi, Casey Joy. Hi, Judy. Hi, guys. Hi, Praveen. I hope everyone's doing well today. Thank you so much for the likes already. Hey, Vid. Hey, Kendra. What's up? I got the yay from you, so that looks promising so far. Guys, thank you so much for liking the live immediately. You guys are chef's kiss. Perfect people. Thank you so much. Hi, Megan. Welcome in. Because that really, again, helps. It helps so much. Evan, I see you. I see that little like you did. Thank you so much. Okay, get on the list. Yes, you're the first one to get a reading here. So what's the topic that you're interested in for Gika? Let me know the topic. Thank you for the heart me, Megan. Yay, it came through. It did. I have a weird work situation I'd like more info about. Okay, so I'll get you right after. I already called Gika, so I'll get you right after Gika there, Evan. Kendra said, can you check on the state of the sale of my home? The buyer's backed out. No, Kendra, I'm so sorry. We can look at that, but right now we're going to do Gika first, and then we'll check that out. Love for Gika. All right. Thank you for the tiny, Melankai. Thank you so much. Roar. I almost forgot my tiny roar for the tiny, diny. All right. For Gika. Spirit. Melina. Sorry, Melina. I apologize. Thank you for correcting me. I'm sorry. All right, for Gika, Spirit, what does Gika need to know about love? Spirit, what does Gika need to know about love? Spirit, what does Gika need to know about love? What's going on for our friend Gika here? Hi, Emily. I'm doing freebies right now. Yes. All right. So we have the Hierophant. This is a role model. This is somebody who really is a ruler of the Catholic Church, because this is traditionally the Pope. But it makes me feel like maybe people think that you could be a little bit too rigid, possibly. We're going to see what the other cards have to say. I never want you to settle for anything. If you are a higher status, or you feel like, this person isn't meeting me where I'm at, that person's not meant for you, right? So we're not lowering our standards, even if somebody thinks that, you may be too rigid or whatever. We're not lowering our standards. Thank you, Steph, for the sharing. Right, we have the King of Cups and the Three of Cups. Very interesting. The King of Cups is Scorpio traditionally, but can also be Cancer or Pisces, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. We have the Three of Cups, which is the celebration card, getting with your friends. I really feel like there is a friend that you may know who may be a water sign, either their sun sign, their rising sign, or their moon sign, so one of their big three, that may be able to introduce you to somebody. So there could be somebody that your friends know that you don't know yet that could be a match for you. So I definitely would check in with your friends, because it does feel like you are single and you're looking for love. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I do think your friends are going to be able to help you out there. All right. So right now we have Everin, and then we're going to do somebody on TikTok, and then we're going to do you, Emily, because we don't have many people on YouTube, and I want to do like a back and forth thing to try to encourage more people on YouTube. So we're going to do Everin right now, who wants to know about a work situation. Interesting. Yes, I'm single. Thank you. You're very welcome. Melina, is my husband watching my movements? That's a very interesting question. It's very interesting. So hold on. I may call on you, but we're going to do Everin right now, who's on YouTube. So, Everin, let me know that you're paying attention by saying here. It's a very interesting question. It really is. I looked at it. I was like, whoa. All right, Everin, let me know with a comment that you're perfect. She's paying attention. All right, let's see what's going on with this work situation for Everin. And guys, if you want to skip the list, you want to guarantee your reading, it is a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. All right, Spirit, what does everyone need to know about this work situation? Spirit, what does everyone need to know about this work situation? Spirit, what does everyone need to know about this work situation? Let's see what's going on. Last shuffle here. Oh, no. Yeah, I'll take it. It wasn't the worst shuffle I've ever done. All right, there's some conflict going on at work. There's some conflict going on at work. We have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is a card of saying, I don't know what's going on. It's chaotic. I have a wand in my hand, and I know I'm throwing it around, but I don't know who I'm hitting. I'm getting hit by a wand. I don't know who's hitting me. It's just feeling complicated and chaotic. So let's see what the other cards are. Interesting cards. All right. The Seven of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Seven of Pentacles is like, this is not really working out. I put a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of energy into making something grow or something happen here. And now I'm looking back and being like, nothing's really going on. Nothing's really happening. Like, I'm not getting what I expected out of this. Now we have the Six of Wands, which is the card of victory. But you can see this card is walking away from the Seven of Pentacles. So maybe something you need to walk away from into a next job, the next situation. I never suggest just leaving a job. Like, as a human on this planet in capitalism, I always suggest, finding a secondary line of income, and then, or not maybe a secondary line, you can just find another job first, right? And then quit after you know that you have a job secure. But that's my advice, not Spirit. That's just as a person living in capitalism. Hi, Milky. And then so you're going to have support here, though. You may have support walking away victoriously, doing something else here. Yeah, success. So there's something successful out there for you. It's not here yet. It's in the harbor, not to port yet. So there is something out there here that is going to be better for you. Okay. So something you might consider walking away from and going to something better. All righty, guys. So if we're doing freebies at this time, go ahead and put your name and the topic matter in the comment section below. Or you can send in a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. Jay, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. All right. So we did have, I had somebody. Guys, go ahead and send your comments in right now. Name and topic. Name and topic. All right. Z, thank you for following the live. I have someone who is weirdly focused on me and has weird vibes. I like my job, so I guess I'll have to see how that plays out. So there might be something you're walking away from, though, at that job then, if it's not you wanting to leave. All right, Melina, let's see what's going on. Melina, what does Melina need to know about their husband? Spirit, what does Melina need to know about their husband? Spirit, what does Melina need to know about their husband? What's going on here? Thank you for the roses, darling. And don't forget, guys, to skip the list to get a 5-minute reading of your choice. Linktree link is in the bio. It's a $15 donation to receive a 5-minute reading. Lordy. All right, Melina. Two of Wands. So we might be overthinking a situation here because this is the overthinking card. So this could be something that you are looking into, but she's also holding a phone here. The phone is knowledge, right? In traditional tarot, it's the globe. It's knowledge. It's like gaining all the global knowledge. So there is something here that you may gain knowledge on through a phone. But let's see here. Ooh. I keep saying interesting cards because they are. I'm going to try to change my verbiage. But the Moon and the Two of Swords is quite intriguing to me because we do have the Moon right here, which is a waning, I think it's a waning moon. So it's like it's going away to do a new moon, but there is indecision, there is a crossroads, there's like my emotions are leading me. I'm blinded to what's going on because of my emotions. And then we have the moon. The moon is unseen enemies, unknown circumstances that's causing growth and evolution, dog mask, wolf mask. And then we have the eclipses here with the face of the hermit. This is her face right in the moon. So we're gaining wisdom and we're gaining insight. So there's something here that we're being blind to because of our emotions, but we're deciding which way we want to go. Do we want to stay? Do we want to go? Do we want to check a phone? Do we not want to check a phone? Type of thing. But you're good. Whatever's going on, it's going to gain your growth and wisdom. All right. I do want to pull one more. You just have to have more confidence because she is confident, but like just follow your intuition as well comes in. Even though she's not the high priestess, worth and value, make sure you have that in you. And if you feel like there's something going on, chances are there probably is. Oh, the Ten of Swords came out too. So it's always darkest right before the dawn, my friend. All right. So we have Emily. Emily's saying here. She's ready. We want to do Emily's reading about love. So we're doing freebies at this time, guys. If you're interested in a reading, to skip the list, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. And right now in the Eastern time zone, it is 11:11. So the manifestations are coming true. Hi, Steph. You're very welcome, Melina. All right, so Emily, let's go ahead and get this love reading underway for Emily. Spirit, what does Emily need to know about love? Ooh, thank you so much, Casey, for liking the live, and anyone else who's liking the live. I appreciate you so much. Spirit, what does Emily need to know about love? Spirit, what does Emily need to know about love? Let's see what's going on. All righty. Well, we got the Lovers, so that's good. The Lovers is a lifestyle change card. It's also about relationships, right? We have Archangel Michael, who is the protection angel, so there is protection between the two. With this card, though, there is the two people, but they're very much close to holding hands, but they're not quite. One has a burning bush, essentially, a burning tree, and one has the apple, right? Adam and Eve, essentially. We do have a stone. It almost looks like a pathway, but it's also mountainous. So there could be some struggles here. Any relationship has struggles. You don't need a psychic to be like, oh, you might have struggles in your relationship. Of course you're going to have some struggles. That's how life works. Girly. Ooh, 2 8s. 8s is opportunity. It's attunement. It's success. It's infinity. Just vertical, right? Instead of horizontal. So there's something coming in quick. This is the fastest moving card in the deck of tarot. And it's something that you've been really working on. You can see she's diligently working. So you could have been working on yourself. You could have been working on the type of person you're wanting to meet and wanting to be with. But whatever's coming in quick for you is going to put you in alignment. You can see all of these pentacles here. They are in alignment. Yes, she's at the drawing board. Yes, she's working on something. You did work on yourself here. It feels like more or less to me than anything else. But whatever's coming in fast for you is going to be putting alignment to you. All righty. So we're going to go back to TikTok now. But Emily, I hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much for your question. Guys, if you're wanting a reading here, your name and the topic matter. I need your name and the topic matter. You're very welcome there, Emily. Casey, we're going to see about motherhood. Steph, I saw those hearts. I'm going to unfilter them now because I now have the option to unfilter things. Isn't that nice? People's comments are actually coming through today. All right. So Casey. Oh, yeah, Kendra, yep, we can do that. Sorry about that. When I say like put your name in the topic matter, even if you already did, it's already out of my eyesight. So keep putting it in there so that I don't forget. But Kendra, yeah, you can get your freebie. We can get that. But we're going to do, because I already called on, oh, Lordy. I already called it Casey. So we're going to do Casey right now, though. So Casey. Thank you for understanding, Kendra. I'm so sorry though. Spirit, what does Casey need to know about motherhood? Spirit, what does Casey need to know about motherhood? Spirit, what does Casey need to know about motherhood? All right. So whoever's on YouTube right now, you're not doing what I'm asking. You need to put your name and the topic. You're giving me entirely too much information. I need your name and the topic. That's how you get eligible for a reading. Otherwise, I'm going to kick you out. The Queen of Swords is at the bottom of the deck here for you, Casey. This is somebody who's a truth seeker, somebody who is trying to elevate, who is trying to balance. She is Libra. She is about relationships because Libra is the natural ruler of the 7th house of relationships in astrology. So this is something that you are rising up. She is, again, she's transparent and she's a truth seeker. You can't bullshit her. You cannot bullshit her because she will find it out. She will seek it out. And I have my best girlfriend. She's a Libra. She's, a sister sign for me because I'm Aquarius, another air sign. And she does always sniff out the truth. She knows when somebody's lying to her and she always sniffs it out. Donovan, thank you so much for the follow. We have the 4 of Wands and the Sun. Stay committed to having children if that's what you're wanting. If you're currently pregnant, everything's going to go fine. But I do see you just saying committed. Like 4s are also about home. So I always find out the truth. Yup. Like the Libras, they'll do that. They'll find out that truth. But this is the Sun. Look at this little girl right here. Like motherhood's for you. Motherhood's for you. Stay committed if you're having any struggles getting pregnant or anything. But if you are pregnant now, everything's going to work out fine. Okay. Your motherhood's for you. Absolutely, positively. The biggest yes in tarot is the Sun, right? All right, guys. So if you're interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation to skip the line. Linktree link is in the profile. Guys, thank you so much for liking the live. I really appreciate it. Kendra, we're going to see what's going on with the state of your home because I know that you said that they backed out. So let's see what's going on for Kendra. Do replant, or I don't know if you already dug him up or anything, but Saint Joseph, go ahead and replant him in the ground if you haven't already removed him. Ash, thank you so much for the follow. And leave him until the sale is complete, okay? If you have removed him, that could be why it backed out. Or you just need to just dig him up, plant him right back in. So let's see what's going on. Kendra. Spirit, what does Kendra need to know? Okay, he's still buried. So unbury him and bury him again. Tell him, like, we're looking for buyers who are, willing to actually go through with the sale. Like, speak it to him. Like, look him right in the eye and tell him, and then rebury him upside down. All right, Kendra. Spirit, what does Kendra need to know about the sale of their home? Spirit, what does Kendra need to know about the sale of their home? Spirit, what does Kendra need to know about the sale of their home? What's going on here? All right, with the 2 of Wands. So we're overthinking the home. It's probably something that's constant, front of mind, needing this done, and it's overthinking because this is the overthinking card. Okay. There's some information that you may not have or you do have. Whatever information you receive, I would really take that information in and be like, okay, this is what I need to do. If you need to like fix some cement work, or you need to replace some things in the roof, or replace the roof in general, you can put the price of the replacement of the roof in the price of the sale of the home as well, if that's something that needs to be done. You have everything. Everything's going to work out. Everything's going to work out. You have everything you need. You have all the suits of tarot at your disposal. The wands, the cups, the pentacles, the swords, this growth of abundance, consistent access to it. Success is yellow. Then we have genie in a bottle energy, the 9 of cups, saying yes, your wishes, your hopes, your dreams, your manifestations, all coming true, all coming to fruition. As above, so below. So everything is going to work out. All right. I would rebury him. I'd dig him up. I'd tell him to his face, like, make sure the next people that buy our house or are interested in, putting an offer that we accept goes through with the sale of the home. Really just look him right in the eye. Look him right in the eye and tell him that. But Kendra, it's going to work out. Okay. You're very welcome. No problem. No problem. I know it's front of mind for you, darling. I know it. All right, guys. So that does conclude the freebies for today. We've been doing about 20 minutes of freebies. Now it's time we move on to the donated readings. Linktree link is in the profile. You're going to get a 5-minute reading for your $15 donation. If you go to the Linktree link, you can use Venmo, you can use PayPal, you can use my website, humandesignwithmelody.com, to get on the list. Judy, we have completed the freebies, my love. I'm sorry. But Saturday, we're going to do our free readings then for the weekly freebies. So just know that I'll be on at 10 a.m. Eastern time instead of 11 a.m. because I'm going to go to the No Kings protest. And if everyone's interested in protesting the government, because fuck Donald Trump always, ICE, all of you motherfuckers, fuck you. No Kings protest is a nationwide protest. So go ahead and just look it up, Google it, No Kings protest, see where it's happening in your neck of the woods. And I encourage everybody to come out to protest. All right. Hey, Carol, girl, shit. Where the hell you been, Loca? Okay, Carol, I know in real life. Thank you, Carol, for liking the live. I hope everything's going good, girl. I haven't heard from you in a minute. But we are waiting on our donations to come through. $15 gets you 5 minutes. Unless you are a paid subscriber, you will get 6 minutes for your $15 donation. Also be eligible for subscriber-only Saturdays where you get freebies and you get a discounted friend in real life working. Oh, I bet that's true. You still at that same restaurant that you were at before? I know you're not at the local one. I think you were at another one further out. I was saying something. Oh, yeah. Subscriber only Saturdays where you can get discounted readings. So $10 instead of $15 for 5 minutes. But anytime you donate $15, you're always going to get 6 minutes. All righty. So, guys, again, Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you can get on the list. It is completely open at this time. So there's no wait. No wait. What? Why are you making me do this? All right. Sorry, PayPal made me do a verification. Hasn't made me do a verification in a really long time. Right. All right. Sahara, I gotcha. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, where's my pan? Sahara, thank you so much. I got your donation. What type of reading are we doing for you, love? What's going on here? Give me the topic matter when you get back in the room. Or if you're wanting a mediumship reading or a human design reading, let me know. Okay, past relationship. Okay, let's see what's going on with your ex. So I'm just going to take some cleansing breaths for a moment. As soon as I see something, hear something, or feel something, that's really when I start the timer here. So let's see what's going on. And then we're going to pull some cards as well. So a little bit of a channeled message, card messages as well. Spirit, what does Sahara need to know about their ex? Spirit, what does Sahara need to know about their ex? Spirit, what does Sahara need to know about their ex? So Sahara, I keep getting boomerang. Boomerang, boomerang, boomerang. So boomerangs, as you know, you release them. Oh, thank you, Carol, for sharing the live. And it comes right back. Right. So when you release a boomerang, it's always like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So this could be a relationship that is on and off again, maybe a consistent way of on and off again. But it also just gives me the sense of like, sometimes I don't have words. I just have facial expressions. So like, I just feel kind of over it. It kind of feels tiring and exhausting. And it also makes me want to like feel like a little vomity as well. So I'm not 100% on this relationship here, or this past relationship here. I don't know if you're thinking about maybe getting back with them, but it's something that I'm not feeling good about, not feeling good about it. Yeah, I'm feeling stuck. Feeling stuck. That's what the 9 of Swords is. The 9 of Swords is I feel stuck, but it's really our emotions that are keeping us feeling stuck. It's not our logic. It's not our mind. It's our emotions keeping us here. Now, yes, she's bound. Yes, she has a blindfold, but are her ankles bound? No, they're not. She could literally walk away. Hi, Wendy Sue. But this is saying, like, hey, I feel like I'm stuck here, but there is no swords in her way. There's no swords behind her either. She's literally able to walk away if she chooses to do so. So once she shimmy to the break of dawn, Lori, thank you so much for the follow. She can take those binds off because they're loosely placed on her. Then she can take her blindfold off and see, oh, there's really nothing in my way, and she can walk away. But the emotions of it all is what's keeping you there. All right, let's see what else is going on. Interesting. So this is somebody that you did have to encounter in your lifetime. There was a lesson that you needed to learn from this person. This is Archangel Gabriel. This is the angel that's, on the pearly gates. Hi, Neva, who is saying who can come into the spiritual realm and who cannot. But this is a card of fate. This is a calling card. So this is somebody that you did have to encounter. Right now, it looks like you're on the fence with this person about like what you should do, even though you're feeling stuck. Should I go? Should I go forward? Am I freezing for everyone or is it just Lori? Let me know, guys, if I'm freezing for everybody. Thank you for the heart, me, Neva. I don't know why I said neither. Weirdo. This is you going back and forth and weighing out your options. All right, Sahara. So this is something that is you're really thinking about. You're not frozen for me, not frozen for Carol. Come on, let me unfilter for Carol's comment. That's silly. Thank you. But you're over it. We have the card over it. Like, I'm going to show YouTube. The timestamp I'm going to give you in a minute. I forgot to give it to you before we go. But her shirt literally says over it. You can't see it on TikTok so much, but this says over it. Her body language is closed off. She's being offered more of the same. It's just very much like not working. You're not being heard. You don't maybe you may not seem like you're being seen or feel recognized in the right ways. But this is something that just makes me feel like I just don't want it anymore. I'm over it. I don't want it anymore. I'm moving on. I'm moving on up. Even though you are single at this moment, you are gaining wisdom. You are a beacon of light in the darkness. You see that star on her belt? She's a beacon of light in the darkness. She is wisdom. She is Virgo. Virgo is the smartest of the zodiac. Personally, I really believe they are the smartest of the zodiac. So she's gaining wisdom. She's gaining insight. She's learning more about herself and her wants and her needs and putting herself first. That's why the light's there. Because she knows that she has to be internalized. She has to hermit so that she learns what it is that she wants in this life. Lori, it's a $15 donation for a reading. Linktree link is in the profile. I'm trying to unfilter your comment right now. It's just not as quick as I am. Okay. But yeah, you're gaining a lot. So know what you want. And as soon as you do that, boom, Aquarius card, hopes, wishes, dreams, manifestations, all coming to fruition. This is beautiful. Now, Virgo is also about our daily routines. It's about our health. It's about our work as well, like coworkers and stuff like that. But knowing yourself is really the main point here, where when you put the work into yourself, that water, putting that work into it, you're going to take off. This is 8 stars, all with 8 points on them, needing the 8th card, which is strength. You are strong enough to be single. You're strong enough to be on your own. This is life-changing. You have more major arcana cards than you have minor arcanas. Major arcana cards are about life events, like big life events. So you're going through something that is transformational for you, that is leveling you up, like taking you off, strong enough to do it, putting the work into it, learning about yourself. Like, I don't like the ex. So I would stay away. I would not go out of my way to contact them because you're just going to feel stuck more. Okay. It's just going to be the same thing. It's the same cycle, that vicious cycle. You can unfilter the filtered comments now. Yeah. I learned that. I did something yesterday with the comments, and then it let me unfilter some comments. But Sahara, I hope that made sense. I hope that resonated. Thank you so much for your donation. I really, really appreciate it. And I really hope this gave you some clarity or some insight in some way. So thank you so much. All right. Yes, cool shades. I love cool shades. You're welcome, Casey Joy. All right, guys. So we are waiting on our next donation. But if you ever want to watch that reading again there, Sahara, I'm going to say it's about 23 minutes. So go ahead. It's a timestamp. It's 23 minutes. Find today's date on YouTube, and you can watch it anytime. All right. I do record on YouTube so that you guys always have access to your readings. All right, we're just waiting. So guys, if you're interested in a reading, go ahead and get your $15 donation into the Linktree link. You can use Venmo, you can use PayPal, and you can use my website, humandesignwithmelody.com, to get on the list if that's what. Where's your payments up? So again, go to the Linktree link in the profile. So Lori, to get there, you're going to press on my picture here, boop, and then you're going to press on my picture again because it like a little thing pops up. Once you get to my profile, the Linktree link's right there. Sent on website. Emmy, I got it. Thank you, Emmy. What's the topic matter or the type of reading we're doing? Because we do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. Thanks, Spirit, for being here. Spirit makes me burp for those of you who are unaware. Love for Emmy. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's check it out. All right, Spirit. This is for Emmy. Spirit, what does Emmy need to know about love with the specific person they're talking about? Spirit, what does Emmy need to know about love with this person? Spirit, what does Emmy need to know about love with this person? Spirit, what does Emmy need to know about love with this person? What's going on? I want to do one more shuffle. No, two more shuffles. We're going to do two more shuffles so it feels right in the body. There's something here. I feel excitable. That's how I feel in the body. I feel excitable. I feel like a breath of fresh air. I keep seeing footsteps and walking towards something here. So it might be something that you've been building towards, something you've been walking towards, something you've been really wanting. But I just keep seeing, feet just moving, just walking. So I do think something's here. Oh, they know who it is. I don't need a name. They know who it is. The Emperor, interesting. So the Emperor is Aries in traditional tarot. Now, Aries is the natural ruler of the first house of self in the zodiac. So when we talk about the first house of self, that's initiation. That is selfishness, sometimes in the best way, sometimes not in the best ways. But they are very selfish because it's about the self. So there could be initiation here happening. Now, the Emperor is a father figure in tarot. This is also a card of superiority. So somebody who has some superiority over you, whether this is a manager, a CEO, a higher up that you're like fooling around with, who knows? Like this could be something that is very like the dynamics may be a little off, or he may feel a little bit more superior to you. But we'll see what's going on here. Ooh. Interesting. So there was a conflict that you did walk away from. I also feel like especially because with the Aries of it all, Aries is very hot-headed. Like they are known to be the hotheads of the zodiac. Not saying that he is or isn't an Aries, but we got Aries, so we have to talk about it, right? So there could be some butting of heads in this new relationship or this new potential relationship, because it doesn't necessarily feel like you're together yet. You may be in the talking stage, you might be hanging out right now. It just feels very new to me, like very new. And I could be wrong. You could tell me otherwise, like it's not new or it is new, but it feels new to me. But this person might be somebody who's going into a lot of conflicts or feels like they have to have some super new, okay, that has to have some sort of conflict. Now, if this person ever tells you, very confusing. All right, let's see. Well, hopefully we get out of confusion here in a moment. So just know, like, if this person ever tells you, like, they need an enemy, I need you to run away. I need you to run away from this person because that is somebody who is toxic as fuck. I'm not saying that they do. I'm just saying, like, this is something some conflict you had that you walked away from. No, he's very confusing. Okay, good. Got you. Okay. That's probably why you have this card, because this card doesn't know who's hitting them. They don't know who they're hitting. They don't know who's hitting them. All of that. I'll wait for you. So, Lori, I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know if you put a donation in or something like that, but yeah, give me just a moment here while I do this reading. But there is some sort of conflict here, okay, that you may be walking away from. September is the next eclipses, so this could be coming to a head in September, okay? So let's see what else is going on. There's something coming in very, very, very quickly. This is the fastest moving card. This is a message coming out of the blue. There's some information you might find out face to face in a DM, a text message, a voicemail, an email. Like, it's one of those things that something's going to come in very, very quickly, very fast, but it's going to put you in complete alignment. You see how all of these wands are not overlapping, but they are completely parallel to one another? Alignment. So whatever information you gain is good for you. Okay, no matter what it is, if it's a negative thing or a positive thing, it's going to be good and put you in alignment. It's faster than this motorcycle that's literally burning rubber. Now, I don't think this message is going to be bad. Whatever you find out, I don't think it's going to be bad, because we are ending with the Knight of Cups and the Sun. The Knight of Cups is the Knight in Shining Armor card. But when I read this card, I'm not usually like, oh, somebody's here to save the day, you damsel in distress. No, we ain't damsels in distress. And I never say the word ain't, so big deal there. But we aren't. We are fully functioning human beings. So when I read this card, I usually say, hey, make sure that you are filling your own cup. It is not Vale's responsibility to fill your cup, and everyone else in my life too. It is not your romantic partner's responsibility to fill your cup. It is your responsibility to fill your own cup, okay? You can see there's a river here. I'm going to bring it closer to you so you can actually see it. That river is telling you have consistent and constant access to be able to fill that cup. When somebody else enters our life, they add to our already filled cup, and then we have this beautiful fullness and beautiful overflowingness. Now, we also have the Sun, which is the biggest yes in tarot. Very true. A part of me thinks it's not going to go anywhere. It may not. Whatever you find out, you may end up walking away from slowly, but as long as you feel fulfilled in your life, everything's going to work out. But we do have the Sun here. The Sun is the biggest yes in tarot. This is livelihood, vitality, strength. So there's something here that's going to allow you to grow. So there is a yes here. But I just want you to know there could be some conflicting things. He may be somebody who really is into aggression, which does concern me. So if he shows you who they are and he is aggressive, or he says he needs an enemy or anything like that, I need you to run for the hills. Okay, I need you to walk away from that person. You see how they're walking away? But if he's not ready. So, I mean, give him the time. But make sure that you are not wasting too much of your time and your effort and your emotions, again, Knight of Cups, on somebody who's not reciprocating. But we got the Sun. So there is a really good opportunity here that there could be a romantic connection or some other type of connection with this person. I feel like I'm trying harder. Right. So back off then. If you feel like you're trying harder, you got to see how he's actually going to treat you. Because if he's not treating you super well right now, he's not going to treat you that way in your relationship either, right? So make sure that he doesn't feel like he's superior to you, that you guys are equals. Relationships need to be equal, whether it's a 50-50 in money or just equal in the partnership in general. Like 50-50 is going to be good. So equality in a relationship is important. So I do hope that helps there, Emmy. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. I do have hope for this relationship because I feel hopeful in the body. I feel excited in the body. And then we got the Sun as well. But when somebody shows you who they are, Emmy, I need you to believe them. Okay. Even if the beginning of the relationship, and this is not what's happening in your relationship, because you clearly already told me it's confusing. It's a little like, I don't know what's happening. But if somebody's love bombing you in the beginning of a relationship, and then 3 months later, they're taking off the mask and they're your villain now, you need to trust that the person that was that 3 months in was somebody who's lying to you. Narcissists lie. They reflect you back to you, so you fall in love with you. And then they unmask themselves and they reveal themselves. But then it's like, well, I know who they truly are. I know who they really are. No, they lied to you in the first 3 months, right? So I'm not saying he's a narcissist. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying when somebody shows you who they are, you need to believe him. He's a Pisces. Pisces are secretive. They are secretive because the natural rulers of the 12th house about unknown enemies, unseen circumstances. It is spirituality as well. It's a big spiritual house too. So there could be something here that is unseen. Okay. Could also have to do with mental health. All right. But Emmy, I hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Oh, you said thank you so much. I missed it. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. All right. Lori said she'd wait for me, but Lori, did you have a question or did you have, are you having issues with sending in the donation? What's going on, Lori? But guys, we don't have anyone else on the list at this time. So if you are interested in a reading, it is a $15 donation. Linktree link is in the profile. Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you can submit your donations. I do psychic readings, I do mediumship readings, and I do human design readings. I am a human design professional. So I do read human design charts, which is literally my favorite reading to give. Of all time, of all time ever. It's literally the best reading. Wendy Sue specifically, I saw you tap that screen, but she got like her whole chart read to her over a series of like a month. I think it took us a month to get there, just doing it through the lives. But Wendy Sue was somebody who was really like, she let me read her whole chart. And I feel so privileged that I was able to do that for you here, Wendy Sue. And hopefully she can relay of how it related to her. And if she recommends it for others or not. I don't want to put words in Wendy Sue's mouth, but I know I read her whole chart, the complete one. All righty. So guys, let me know if you're interested in a reading by sending in a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. Thank you, Sarah, for the heart me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, hello. Welcome back, my friend. Welcome back, welcome back. I don't know if Wendy Sue got filtered or if she's still commenting. Because it's letting me unfilter some comments. Hello. But I don't know if it's doing it for all comments. Sarah, thank you for the tiny diny. Tiny dinies get tiny roars. Roar. Thank you for liking the live and sharing the live. Oh, Sarah, you're killing it. Go popular. Thank you so much for that gift. Sarah, you are rad AF. Thank you so much. You are wonderful, wonderful human. All righty. Whoop, whoop. Oh my goodness. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. I love going live on TikTok here. I love you. I have to get ready for work. I love you too, Carol. I hope to see you soon, darling. I live in Dearborn now. Oh, I said the city I actually live in. Fuck, I've never done that before on live. Luckily, there's not that many people here. But yeah, that's where I'm at now. We're not going to say it again, but that's where I'm at now. I moved in with Jimmy officially. I don't know if I told you that. But yeah, me and Jimmy are officially together, and I moved in like February. LOL, whoops. Yeah, right. Literally. It's like I always say Metro Detroit area. I never actually say my city's name. Oh my God, yay! Thank you. It's been 4 years that Jimmy and I have been together without being together, but now we're actually together. It's been good so far. Ugh. Sorry, I got a little warm, so I got to take off my sweater. All right. Yeah, soon. Congratulations. I'm happy for you. Thank you, Carol. I appreciate you. Now go get ready for work. I love you, and I'll see you later. Mwah. All righty. So, guys, if you are interested in a reading, we are waiting on our next donation. There is a 3 felony Simmons. Interesting. I don't know what that means. Are you talking about like, I don't know what you're talking about. Lori, I'm confused. Are you talking about like if you're looking to? Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Lori. Go to my Linktree link. Only use my Linktree link. It's a $15 donation it's a flat rate for 5 minutes. So Lori, just use the Linktree link. That will take you directly to my stuff, my YouTube, not my YouTube. Well, we'll take you to YouTube. It's the second link in the Linktree. But my Venmo, my PayPal, and my website. Don't just go onto Venmo and type in my name. Don't do that. Just go to the Linktree link, and that's all. Okay, because that's the safest, most secure way that you're going to get me and get that donation in. Because I can't control the scammers. I can't control the scammers utilizing my information. So use only the Linktree link. Okay, that's the safest way to do it. So I think I understood what you were talking about. I think that was the problem. I'm getting there. There's 3 Melody Simmons. There shouldn't be if you're using my Linktree. If you're using the Linktree link and you're using the link to that, it should just take you to directly me. There shouldn't be any options. I don't have Cash App. All of that's fake. All of it's fake. I don't have Cash App. That's why I'm not saying use Cash App. I don't have it. So again, use the Linktree link in the profile, Lori. Please, please, please be safe. Be safe. I don't want you accidentally sending any money to any of these scammers, okay? Because they try hard. They try hard to steal your money, and I don't want that for you. So Venmo, PayPal, or my website, the only ways to pay. $15, 5 minutes. All righty. Interesting that we went from a lot of people in here, like 20 plus people, which I haven't had in a really long time, to 4, which is interesting. Like, where'd y'all go? All right, just doing a refreshy just in case nobody came through, which I figured. All right. So, guys, hi, Kelly. What up, girl? How are ya? Again, guys, I know I already said it earlier, but I do want to remind you all that there is a nationwide protest going on to, protest Trump, protest Elon, even though he's no longer in it, protest ICE and all the bullshit that's going on. And my middle fingers are up because fuck all of them. Find your local protest by just going No Kings Protest on Google. It should just show you the website. The website will tell you where your local protest is. I recommend people going out. I recommend people going out and using your voice, using your body, and saying, hey, we don't like this shit. We don't want this shit. We're not standing for this shit. All right. What's happening right now is fascism. It's authoritarianism. It's oligarchy. It's crazy bananas. It is nothing that we've been founded on. We were founded on protesting. We are founded on protesting. And no one can be illegal on stolen land, period. All right. So if you're MAGA and you're here, which you're probably not, don't be here. You're not welcomed. You're not wanted here. You're Nazi. I said a word I shouldn't say on the internet. You're Yahtzee. We don't want Yahtzees here. Nobody wants Yahtzees here. Like, people died fighting Yahtzees. World War II. Ring a bell? We don't want you. Kelly says, hello. Hell yes. Hell yes. Fuck you. I won't do what you tell me. Guys, it was so funny when Trump first won. or maybe when he first got in office. I can't remember. I think it's when he first got in office. I was going around my apartment at the time. I had Rage Against the Machine on blasting, and I was just going around my apartment screaming, "Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me." Some of those that work forces are the same that burn crosses. It's still the same today. That was written in 93, still the same today in 2025. Hi, Dave. Welcome in. All right. Thank you, Kelly, for liking the live. I appreciate it, darling, so much. Don't know where the peeps went. The peeps went. Oh, we only have 7 viewers, too. Well, I might restart the live. Unfortunately, even I have 17,000 likes. That's crazy bananas. I'm going to have to restart it. And we have that many likes. We finally got the filtration stuff under control, I feel like. Yeah, I'm going to restart, guys. Unfortunately, I'm really sad because we have so many likes. But I feel like we have to restart it. So I'll be right back. Okay, TikTok, I'll be right back. Please follow me if you haven't followed me already, and catch me on the next one. Love you. Bye. All right, YouTube, I know you're still on, so no problemo there. We just have to get back into the algorithm. We just got to get back into the algorithm. All right. All righty, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I am back again here doing psychic readings for you. If you're interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link is in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you can get on the list. Woo! Burpees are meaning that spirit is here with us here today. So what's going on? Hi, Aisha. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining us here today. We're doing donated readings at this time. Linktree links in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, Human Design with Melody, is how you can get your reading. If you want a psychic reading, you give me the topic matter. I give you some clarity or insight using the cards and a channeled message. I also do mediumship readings where I connect with somebody who's passed away into the spiritual realm. You tell me who you want to get in contact with using their relationship, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, brother, sister, etc. If they don't have a traditional relationship with you, then you're just going to give me their first name only. I also am a human design professional, so I do offer human design services as well. So if you want to learn yourself through the lens of human design, welcome back, Kelly, through the lens of human design, I would highly suggest it. It's my favorite modality. It's my favorite reading to do. It changed my life for the better in the best ways possible. So if you're interested in that, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. Human design, if for those of you who are unaware, it is a chart reading. It's all about you and all about your energy, how to work specifically with your energy, how to work with your specific energy. Words are hard. Sentence structure is hard. And it also tells you how you can trust yourself using your body. So if you're interested in human design, you want to learn more about yourself through that chart, $15 donation. But I also do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. Thanks for coming in, guys. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I hope everyone's doing well today on this Tuesday. I hope everyone's being productive or not productive if you don't want to be productive. I just hope you're living your day the way that you feel content with. It does not matter. You don't have to be productive. I am somebody who lives in rest and has active cycles. So I don't need to be productive all of the time. It's actually unhealthy for me to constantly be at work. So if you are a non-sacral in human design terms, same thing for you, darling. And if you are a generator, which is most of the population, as long as you're doing work that inspires you, you can work all day. As long as you feel inspired by that work, go for it. But if you don't feel inspired by that work, burnout's real for any type because it's a literal medical condition. All right. What's going on? Where you at? Where you at? Just waiting on our next donation to come through. Sorry, I'm just messing with my camera right now. We're waiting. Hi, Adrian. What's up? Adrian, do you know about subscriber only Saturdays? Did I tell you about it yet? V baby, thank you for following. Because we moved all the freebies to Saturday. So Saturday you'll get your free reading, and then you'll also get a discounted reading. So you'll get $10 instead of $15 for a 5-minute reading. But anytime you donate $15 or more, you're still going to get your 6-minute reading. There's no problem with that. Adrian, thank you so much. You're going to get your 6-minute reading right now. And a full disclosure, guys, I am going to be protesting this Saturday, so I'm going to be on earlier than normal, so 10 a.m. instead of 11 a.m. Eastern time. V baby, thank you for sharing the live. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, Adrian, let me know when you get back into the room. What type of reading are we doing for you? Thanks for submitting your donation here. We got your 6-minute on the timer. So whenever you're ready to let me know. I'm breaking shit. General is good. Wonderful, Adrian. Okay, let's check it out. Spirit, this is for our friend Adrian. Spirit, what does Adrian need to know? Spirit, what does Adrian need to know? Spirit, what does Adrian need to know? What's going on for Adrian? So the first thing that I feel, hi June. The first thing I feel is like, I feel my shoulder, like specifically my left shoulder. I feel pressure here. I feel like a little irritable as well. Hi, Kate. But it just makes me feel like there's something here that I'm just like it was leaving like a bad taste in my mouth. I'm not sure exactly what this is. We're going to see what the cards have to say, but it just feels like there's some sort of pressure that is like leaving a bad taste in my mouth. She goes, holy shit. Davey, thank you for the tiny Diney's good tiny roars. All right, let's see what's going on. Yeah. Interesting. The 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups is a card of not letting your past dictate your future. Yes, there is cups that have been spilt. Yes, it's something that is really upsetting, but there's nothing that you can do about it. I woke up with my left shoulder tight and hurting. Whoa. I love my job. I love what I do. Thank you, Spirit, for making sure that we are connected to Adrian. Now, what is really good about this card is that if you were to say, hey, what's lost is lost. I can't put that back in the cups. That's okay. I have these 2 other cups that are waiting for me just to turn around to pick them up. Then we're going to take this bridge and we're going to get back to whatever it is that we need in life, okay? So let's see what's going on with the other cards here. Yeah, this is like, it's honestly the shoulder, I feel it here, but also I feel like something's going on in the forearm that feels like it's like hard for me to grip. So be careful with this arm today. I feel like this arm needs a little bit of a rest. We don't want to make it worse. Ooh, girly, we have the pair. We got the King and Queen of Pentacles. This is worth. This is value. This is earthbound material gains. Every time we talk about pentacles, we're talking about the element of earth. Earth is saying that it's earthbound. So this is like houses, cars, jobs, money, income, investments, things like that. Okay. He's the richest king. She's the richest queen. She's the most abundant queen. That's why she has a rabbit next to her for abundance. He is Taurus. She is Capricorn. This is somebody who is really stable, really structured, but also really, really stubborn. Okay. But there was the Ace of Wands in between them. So there is a new connection between an earth sign person and an earth sign person. Their sun sign, their rising sign, or their moon sign. Don't come at me with just your sun sign. It's always going to be any of the big three. Not that I think you would, Adrian, you're regular. You know that. But this new beginning is going to be passionate. It's going to be desirable. It's going to be like motivated, driven. This could be a psychic connection as well, because the fire signs, the wands or the suit, or the element of fire is psychic. Now the element of water is empathetic, which is still a psychic ability, but it's different. Okay. It's about feeling the feelings like they are your own, where this is more intuition, more like downloads, things like that. I have 0 earth in main aspects, maybe a whole chart. Yeah, you have, oh yeah, you definitely have all 12 in your whole chart. So it could be wherever it aligns. Like if it's in the 7th house, it'd be relationships. If it's in the, thank you, Daria, I got you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If it's in like the 6th house, it's about your daily routines. Sonia, thank you so much for the follow. So things like that. So definitely check out your chart. But this is more like knowing that you have abundance coming your way in a big way. In a big way. Now we also have the devil. The devil is a card of codependence, addictions, vices, feeling stuck, feeling controlled. Okay. If it's controlled by somebody or even by like society can feel very controlling at times too. So we have these chains very loosely placed against the characters. You can see them, they're literally halfway down their shoulder blades. They're so loose, in fact, that they could choose to take these binds off, throw them aside, and walk away from the devil who's sitting on the pulpit. Now, the devil is a Capricorn card. So we have 2 Capricorn cards. So I definitely would check out where Capricorn is in your chart. And then you can come back here once you find out. If you want to know the house, you can also Google it, because Google has the information too. But if you want to come back here and be like, Melody, I see it's in this house, whatever it is, and I'll tell you whatever that house is and what it means. And yeah, so there's something here that you're going to want to break away from, and you will break away from, because the last card we have in your reading is the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords is the take your power back card. I'm having deja vu. I had deja vu yesterday during a private reading, and I'm having deja vu right now. So just know deja vu is a checkpoint. You lived it. You were supposed to be here, this type of thing. You were supposed to fight these demons, whatever they are, physical, mental, spiritual, whatever it is. But I don't think you're being like attacked by a spiritual demon. I don't want you to think that for a second, because that is not at all how I feel. But we have the 5 of Swords, which is I am going to take my power back. I'm actively going to fight to stand up for myself. That's why she's defeated these 2 people. That's why they look defeated. That's why they're like walking away with their heads low, and they dropped their swords. So she reclaimed her power. So there is something here that may make you feel stuck, but you're going to reclaim your power, and it's going to be a really great connection of something that's going to be abundant. This could again be jobs, could be housing, could be buying cars, buying big purchase items, investments. All the pentacles are earthbound. So this is something that is very materialistic here that you're starting again with, that you're going to reclaim your power from, and you're going to say fuck you to the devil, as you should. All right, Adrian, I hope that made sense. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much. Oh, Maria, I'm so sorry. I was not ignoring you. I just saw your questions. It's a $15 donation. We're doing the donated readings at this time. But if you ever want to watch that reading again, it's about I think 57 minutes. So remember today's date, 57 minutes on YouTube, and you can watch it anytime. But I do hope that made sense there, Adrian. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. And thank you so much for being here. I really, really, really appreciate you so much. So thank you so much for being a paid subscriber. And I hope to see you at 10 a.m. on Saturday as well, so that you can get your freebies and that you can get your another reading for a discounted price, $10 instead of $15. Unless you want a 6-minute reading, $15 no matter when. You'll always receive that. Alrighty. So next we're going to move on here to Daria, but I love you, Adrian. Daria, let me know what type of reading we are doing for you here today. Thank you so much for submitting your donation. I really appreciate it. Just let me know what type of reading we're doing. Oh, you did a little crystal ball. That's very cute. Yep, psychic reading. Perfect. All right. What's the topic? Is it about love, relationships, health, career, general? You just want to see what spirit has to say for you. Did I say finances and career? I don't remember what I said. Just let me know in the comment section there what the topic matter is. And again, if you just want to see what spirit has to tell you, that's just general. And we'll see what the cards have to say. But I always let you give the topic because we have 5 minutes and I want to make sure we hit what it is that you want to get advice about. Okay, love/career. So we're going to do, to me, love feels a little bit more pressing than career. If we have time, we can do a career reading, but in a 5-minute reading, we don't tend to have much time to do a second topic. Would you rather me do love or would you rather me do career? Because general is one on its complete own. So we'll do love. Okay, sounds good, she says. So we're going to do love here for Daria. Just taking some cleansing breaths here. Your timestamp is 1 hour and 6 minutes. All right, Daria. So if you ever want to watch it again on YouTube, 1 hour, 6 minutes. All right, this is for Daria. Michelle, thank you for the follow. Spirit, what does Daria need to know about love? Spirit, what does Daria need to know about love? Hi, Lily. Spirit, what does Daria need to know about love? Now, Daria, the very first thing I feel in the body is my right TMJ. So TMJ is right here. Michelle, it's a $15 donation. Linktree links in the profile, my darling. But I feel it here. So there's something here that makes me feel like either I'm having a tough time conveying myself or a tough time understanding like what I want or what is going on, or you feel unheard and you can't get your point across. Because I don't feel it necessarily on both sides. I feel it mostly on my right side. So if you're in a love relationship, which it doesn't, it feels like there's something here that there's an entanglement, but I don't think it's like a committed relationship here. There could be something going on with love that you feel entangled with, whether it's unrequited love or you're talking to somebody or in the stages of like finding somebody. But I want somebody that you can talk to, be yourself with, like, and not have to worry about what I'm saying and how I'm conveying myself and what's my tone and da 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 da. Like there is no tone police. Okay, Lori, I got it, darling. Thank you so much. But you don't want somebody who's going to police your tone or make you feel like you can't speak. All right. Oof. So this is heartbreak, heartache. So this is the entanglement I'm feeling, right? So this is the card of heartbreak and heartache. There's tears involved. There's crying, also known as rain. There's a storm here. But what's really great about this card, because there's always a positive to every perceived negative card, is that you're leaking out toxicity. You see all that toxicity leaking out of the heart? Like whatever you were in, it could have been a toxic situation and you're letting that go. All right. You have to heal from this though. There's a major healing that needs to happen when you have this card. Okay. You've been poked, for lack of a better term, on TikTok 3 times all the way through. Right. So there is a major healing that needs to happen. Yeah, you put a lot of work, a lot of effort into this relationship, and you didn't really receive what it is that you wanted. Like you might have been like, hey, I'm looking for a partner who's going to put in the time, the work, the effort, the energy that I put into this relationship as well. I want that reciprocated. I want somebody who's going to meet me halfway. I'm not going 70 if you're going 30, unless I'm in a committed relationship and my partner can't do it. Like that's what a partnership's about, right? You're going to be 50-50 for the most part. But if somebody can't get to 50-50 that day, you have to make up the difference. Same when your energy's low. You can't make it to 50-50 that day. Your partner is supposed to make up the lack for that. Sadie, thank you for the heart me. So just know, like, you want a relationship that's going to put in the same work and the same effort that you put into it as well. And I do think you're going to find that. There's something new coming in, all right? And it's something that after you heal from the toxic heartbreak that you've had, there's new action, and it's divinely led action. You see that sword extends further than the physicality of the card. This is divine intervention, divine connection, inspiration, ideas, communication. It's the mind. When we talk about the swords, we're talking about the element of air. Air is the mind. So just know, like, whatever's going on, there is a new action you're going to take. It could be with an air sign person, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. And it's going to come in quick. It's going to come in quick. If somebody's love bombing you, run from them, even if it feels good. Love bombing feels great. It feels terrific because somebody's like seeing you, and you think that you're being seen, and it's so wonderful, but it's the beginning of a really terrible thing. Okay. So if you are feeling love bombed, I don't care if it feels good. I need you to run. Okay. I just need you to go, because this person's ready for a new relationship though. Okay. So, and I'm just saying that as a precaution. But this is somebody who is ready to go, rearing, ready. I'm taking off. I'm going forth. I have passion. I have desire. I have motivation. That's what the fire signs are. The wands are the element of fire. And you got lots of it. Okay. You got lots of fire. There is a commitment that you're ready for. Okay. And you are going to be victorious with this commitment. Know what you want. Know what you want in a relationship. Make sure this person is meeting those standards. Have standards. Do not settle. Never settle. Because men suck. And I do feel like this is man related, but it could be woman related, but it feels more man related. But just know, like, you are going to make a commitment, and it's going to be victorious. As long as they are meeting your standards, they're putting in the work that you want them to put in, they're putting in the action, they're ready for you as well. And you're going to have a support team with you as well. You're going to have a following, you're going to have support. That's who's behind the character here. It's their support team. There's like at least 3 characters that we can see behind the character on the horse. So this is the card of commitment though. So just know there is a commitment coming up. But make sure you're ready for it. Make sure you're healed. Make sure you know what you want so that this commitment can work out. All right, Daria, I hope that helps. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for submitting your donation. I don't know if you were messaging me through the comments there. I wasn't receiving them. She says, thank you so much. You're very welcome, darling. I hope it resonated. Let me know if it did. Thank you so much for being here. All right, Lori, we got you next. Thank you so much, Lori, for being here. Thank you for using the Linktree link to get to my payment structures, the payment options. I don't know why I said structures. And I'm so glad that we could get this reading here for you today. So, Lori, let me know in the comment section what type of reading we are doing for you. And guys, next on the list, we don't have anyone. So if you want to be next, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. Yes, Lori, yep, I'm calling on you. It's your turn. That's what I'm saying. Let me know what type of reading we're doing. Are we doing a psychic reading? Are we doing a mediumship reading? Are we doing a human design reading? If it's a psychic reading, just give me the topic. What's the topic matter? If it's a mediumship reading, I do a direct connection. So you're going to let me know who we're getting in connection with by giving me their traditional relationship with them. If they don't have a traditional relationship with you, give me their first name only, nothing more, nothing less. And when I say traditional relationship, I mean mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, brother, sister, etc. But it is your turn, my love. So go ahead and let me know what type of reading we're doing for you, Lori. And you can also say general if you're looking for a general reading. And then human design is a chart reading. So just let me know. You'll say human design if you want a human design reading. It's my favorite type of reading to give. All right, I'm still waiting on you, Lori. Let's see. What I'm going to do here is I am going to comment on your payment. I'm going to say hi because I don't know if you're being filtered or not. Will so many questions. That's not a topic, my love. I don't know. I don't know what you mean. Looking for your topic matter. What if you're doing a psychic reading? Give me that topic. Is it about finances, career, love, your relationship, your health? Is it just you want to know what spirit wants you to know? That's called a general reading. Hi, Cami. It's a $15 donation for a reading, darling. I don't do yes or no's. Life. Okay, so you just want a general reading. Okay, perfect. We'll do a general reading for you. I did say hi to you on Venmo, but you can ignore that because we finally got the information I needed. So perfect. Your timestamp is 1 hour and 15 minutes. Cami, thank you for the follow. So we're going to see what Lori needs to know here. Yep, got you, Lori. Not a problem. Hopefully you're not behind or lagging in some way. No, it's good. Okay, perfect. Just doing some cleansing breaths here. Ooh, I feel a heaviness in the chest immediately. Spirit, what does Lori need to know? This is for our friend Lori. Spirit, what does Lori need to know? What does Lori need to know? What does Lori need to know? Whew. Sorry, just in my body, I just feel like there's a lot happening. I feel like I'm getting hit at every angle. It just makes me feel like I'm kind of like a pinball, like from a pinball machine. Stephanie, thank you for the follow. Like literally somebody's taking me up, hitting me out. Now I'm like hitting this flopper and I'm hitting this thing and I'm bopping off of here and bopping. It just feels like many moving parts here, like a pinball machine, which has never come into my reading before, a pinball machine. So that's very interesting. Yes, pinball, says Trin. All right, Lori, let's see what the cards have to say. It just feels like I just need to get my bearings about me, you know. Last shuffle here. We're going to see what the cards have to say. All right, we have the Hierophant. Oof. Hold on, sorry. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. Spirit makes me burp for those of you who don't know. Pausing your reading for a minute, 6 seconds here. So the first thing that I felt in my body, I haven't even read the cards yet. I literally just pulled the bottom card. Is that I feel like life is making me be like a pinball. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit makes me burp for anyone who doesn't know. But it just makes me feel like literally like I'm getting hit from all angles, like I'm being bopped around here, that, and the other thing. Like it just feels like there's a lot of moving parts, and it feels like I need to get my bearings about me. Like I need to get my feet underneath me, almost like to stop this ball motion from keep going and keep getting hit by all the flippers and all the little things in the pinball machine. So that is what I had said while you were logging back in. So 4 minutes and 6 seconds is still on your timer. So we're going to read the cards now. Alrighty. Hi, Caribbean girl. So this is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is the natural ruler of the Catholic Church because in traditional tarot, they are the Pope. So they're a role model. They're a leader. They are somebody who has some sort of control, but they are spiritual, right? They're the leader of religion. So they know about the esoterics. They know about all the information they need to know. They have wisdom to gain, but they are very grounded. See how they have no shoes on and that they have their feet in the dirt? They are grounded. So there may be a grounding exercise that you need to do to help you get your bearings about you again, get your feet underneath you again, to stop this like free bopping you around, right? So I do recommend grounding exercises, which is just going outside. Stephanie, thank you so much. We got 2 readings for Stephanie. But yeah, I would go outside. I would put my literal feet in the dirt. Or the grass. It doesn't have to be dirt. It can just be grass. And just sit there and meditate for a moment. Close your eyes, concentrate on the breath. I do box breathing. So you can do a 4 count in, hold it for a 4 count, let it out for a 4 count, hold it again for a 4 count, and then rinse and repeat that. But you got the high priestess. These two are matching cards. These are a pair. Okay. So you are an intuitive. She doesn't come out for anyone. She only comes out for intuitives. She knows about spirituality. So instead of organized religions, she's unorganized religion. She is the mother, the maiden, the crone. She is esoterics. She knows about what's behind the veil. She has a connection with spirit, with guides, with everything that is spiritual. Okay. So you have this connection as well. You just need to trust your intuition. Again, she does not come out for non-intuitives. 28 pink roses. Thank you for the follow. It is something that you are doubting though. You're doubting your intuition right now. You're balancing out like, is this really intuition? Is this really what's going on? Yes, it is. Yes. I'm telling you, trust your intuition. And know that whatever's going on, I do think you're going to leave somebody because we have death here, which we're going to talk about in a moment. But it is something you're going back and forth on. Okay. So death is here. Death is a card of saying, hey, something needs to fall away. You see that man? He's unalived. Death is my favorite card in the deck. This is Scorpio. Scorpio is the natural ruler of the 8th house of death and rebirth. It is taxes. It is other people's money. So there's something here. I need to leave. Then do it. Do it. You don't need spirit's permission. Like spirit follows you and helps you. Okay. So you don't need spirit's permission to leave. You just go because something needs to fall away because there's unseen circumstances, unknown enemies. That is what the 2 towers there indicate because in traditional tarot, that is the moon. The moon is Pisces. Pisces is the natural ruler of the 12th house of unseen enemies, unknown circumstances that is causing growth and evolution and wisdom. Lindy, thank you so much. I got you. You're going to be after Steph. But this is something that is going to be really beneficial in the end because death, yes, and rebirth. We are like coming into our own. We're stepping into our own energy, our own power. And girl, yes, for sure. I love the Knight of Pentacles. It's my favorite night. This is a night of strength and stability, knowing like, yes, I need to leave something and be strong about it. These 2 horses are the same. These 2 horses are the same in traditional tarot. Okay. So this is something that is going to fill your cup. You saying, hey, what needs to fall away? What doesn't belong to me? What's not meant for me is going to make me feel better about myself. It's going to give me confidence. It's going to make me feel like I have a full cup because it is our responsibility, our individual responsibility, no matter who you are, to fill your own cup. It is nobody else's responsibility. Strength, stability. Okay, this is somebody who knows what they want and they're taking their time to get there, sure. But this is somebody who is strong. Okay, you are strong enough to say, hey, this is not working for me. You know it in your gut that this isn't right for you, but it is something you're going back and forth and trying to convince yourself to either stay because of this, that, or the other thing. It's time to go. Okay. So Lori, I hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Trust in yourself. Trust in your intuition because that is literally what's happening. Your gut is intuition. So Lori, I hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much for getting your $15 donation in. I'm really happy that we can have this reading here today. So our timer is up, Lori. So if you want another reading, go ahead and send in another $15 donation. But at this time, the timer did go off and we do have to move on to Steph now. I hope you understand. That's why we have 5 minutes on the timer though. But yeah, you're allowed to do another donation if you wanna. There is no pressure. There is no expectation that you will or will not. But if you want another reading, go ahead and send in another 15. All right, Steph sent in 30. So Steph, do you want one big reading so that would be a 10-minute reading, or do you want 2 5-minute readings? And thank you so much for sending in 2 donations. I appreciate that, Steph. One big one is good. All right. So we are going to leave it at 5 minutes, but once you hear a beep, 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 I'm just going to restart it. So the second beep, 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 beep will be our ending. What type of reading are we doing? Are we doing a mediumship reading? Are we doing a psychic reading? Are we doing a human design reading? Danielle, thank you for the roses and the follow. I appreciate you so much. Welcome in. Welcome aboard. Our psychic train. Mediumship would be great. All right, who are we trying to get in contact with? Give me their relationship to you, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, brother, sister, etc. If they don't have a traditional relationship with you, give me their first name only. So Steph, it looks like you're actually asking for two different readings here. So a psychic reading is a topic reading where I give you clarity or insight on a topic. Second mother. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do a mediumship reading where I do a channeled message on your second mother. Danielle, thank you so much. Looks like you're interested in a reading. It is a $15 donation. Linktree link is in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website. You're going to get a 5-minute reading for your donation. Steph's going to get a 10-minute reading of mediumship right now because they donated twice. And your timestamp, Steph, if you ever want to watch this reading again, is 1 hour and 25 minutes. We do evidential mediumship, so I am going to give you evidence of who I have here. You let me know, yes, that makes sense, no, that doesn't make sense, or I don't know, okay? Because sometimes we get information from our loved ones that we're not aware about. So you can say, I don't know, yes, that makes sense, no, that does not make sense, okay? I don't want any other information other than, yes, it makes sense, no, it doesn't, or yes, it resonates, okay? So let's see here. Got it. Perfection. As soon as I see something, hear something, or feel something, that is when I will start our timer here today. All right, Spirit, this is for Stephanie. Getting in contact with her second mother. Meg Riffick, thank you so much for the follow. I just feel like she was like a light. I literally felt like a light coming into my body. So second mother, whoever she is, she makes me feel like she was a light in your life. Almost like she makes me feel like she like in a way saved you, if not like actually saved you. Where she either gave you advice or gave you shelter when needed or gave you food when needed. Like she just makes me feel like she is somebody who really made a full difference in your life, where you needed it, where you needed somebody to help you. And she makes me feel like she was there. So let me know if that makes sense. And you can do that all throughout the reading. Like, yep, no, whatever it comes through. But that's how she makes me feel. She just makes me feel like she was a light in my life. A really good point in a really bad time. She makes me feel like almost like she would have adopted you if she could have. I don't know if she did adopt you or what, but I feel like there was something here like I got you in a way where I would have adopted you. Oh, yes. I just love her. I love her energy. I love her selflessness. I love her kindness. Like it's literally, she makes me also feel like she wore her heart on her sleeve. So like if something was going on, like she probably had a really bad poker face. you probably look at her and be like, oh, what's going on? Are you okay? And she was, yeah, I'm fine. It's like, no, you're not. I see it on your face. There's something going on. So I do feel like she kind of had a bad poker face. Where you could just like read it, like heart on sleeve type of thing. I feel like with the kids though, she did consciously try to like not have everything written on her face. So with the kids, it might have been a little bit more not obvious, but she makes me feel like there's like it's everything was just written on her face. There's something here with like getting you shoes. Like she's showing me shoes. So I don't know if she bought you shoes or bought you clothes in general. Or like had you borrow some clothes or something like that. But she just makes me feel like she made sure that you had the necessities, that you were not without, that you had what you needed. I love her. I love her so much. No, but still resonates. Okay. I don't know. She kind of makes me feel like I don't know if she was your stepmom or your friend's mom, but she feels more like a friend's mom to me than a stepmom, but she could have been stepmom as well. But she really did consider you hers. Like she considered you one of hers. Whether or not she birthed you, neither. Interesting. She just considered you hers for whatever reason. Not for whatever reason. She loved you. That's why. She makes me feel like Lola, thank you for the follow. She makes me feel like she had a really like magnetic laugh as well, where it made me feel like at home or at peace. But like there's the laugh about her just was either like magnetic or unique. But there's something here about her laugh. Absolutely. I feel like you could pick it out of a crowd. Like, yep, that's second mom over there. Like I hear her laughing, like especially if like you were in school plays or like something where you were on stage or something and you just hear her like, oh, she's here. I hear her. Let's see. I feel like we have enough evidence going on that we have second mother here. So let's get some messages here. My second mother, what do you want Stephanie to know? And Stephanie, if you have any questions for her, let me know if you have any questions for her. And we'll get those answered for you, hopefully. I say hopefully because I never know what they're going to say. I feel like you're taking the lessons that she taught you and applying them in real life. Zoe, thank you so much. I got you. You're going to be after Lindy. She just makes me feel like you really are taking the lessons that she taught you and applying them to real life. So I feel really proud about that. I feel like she gave you the tools that you needed to be more or less successful in this life. And she wants you to know that she sees that. She sees that you're taking the lessons she taught. And again, she makes me feel proud about it. I'm hearing Don't Cry for Me, Argentina, which is from Evita, which is a play. It's also a movie. It came in the other day, maybe even yesterday for the first time ever. But I hear Don't Cry for Me, Argentina. So I don't know if she was into Evita, but more or less like if you are still mourning her or if you're crying, she's saying like, you're okay. Everything is okay. I'm okay. She makes me feel like she was older, but she also makes me feel like she got sick. So she could have had an autoimmune issue or a cancer issue or any other type of illness or sickness, COVID, I don't know. But it just makes me feel ill in the body. So I do feel like that's what took her was her illness. But I feel like she was at peace. Like she knew her ending was here. Emma, thank you so much for the follow. Like she knew her ending was here and she was at peace with that. She was okay with that. And I still feel like even now, like she's at complete peace. Like she feels really content right now, almost like she's looking down like with a very like happy smile. Emma, thank you so much. I got you. You're going to be after Zoe. Like a really happy smile. I did get it. I got it for you, Emma. But she's looking down, caring and loving and supportive. But it just feels like even now she's supporting you. Even now she's like still supporting any decision that you make, knowing that this is your life to live. The mistakes you make you. So there is nothing wrong with any mistakes that you may or may not make. Making those mistakes are okay. It's part of life. You don't need a psychic to tell you mistakes are part of life, but she's reinforcing that and reinterpreting that for you. So don't be afraid to make mistakes because they really do develop character. There's something here with like, it makes me feel like it's a daisy and a yellow rose here together. I don't know if there's yellow daisies. Are there yellow daisies out in the world? I don't know. But there's something here with a daisy. So I don't know if daisies were like her favorite flower or her sign for you that she's okay. It just makes me feel sunshiny. Okay, not sure on that. But it makes me feel sunshiny. So if you see daisies out in the world, Zoe, I don't know if you're related here to Steffi, but it's, I guess, but sunflowers are not daisies. I think I know what you're talking about. You're trying to like, are they sunflowers? But sunflowers are different. This is like smaller, has like a yellow center where sunflowers have black here. Sunflowers would make sense, she says. Okay. Take the sunflowers, take the daisies, whatever, because she's showing me like it's so strange because it's a yellow rose and a daisy. So I don't know why she wouldn't just show me a sunflower. But if sunflowers is what's resonating here, know that that's her sign for you. Yellow daisies as well. I'm going to say yellow daisies. If they exist, I don't know. Just know that if you see daisies or sunflowers, if that's her sign for you, that, you know, she's either agreeing with you, supporting you, or just around you. Okay. Don't be afraid to take that as your sign that she's around. There's making me feel a little bit of indigestion here, maybe a little heartburn issues. If you have heartburn issues, because it doesn't, I don't know if it's from her or from you, but there's my stomach's growling. Stomach only growls when you're not eating, or you're not eating healthy, or eating junk food. Go eat if you're not eating right now. Could be a sign for her saying, go tell her to eat. But if you have heartburn issues, apple cider vinegar is going to help you with that. Just take a teaspoon of it, or not a teaspoon, it's a tablespoon of it. You should be fine. But that's coming in right now. Lori, thank you so much. I got you after Emma. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Analia. But I don't want you to be hard on yourself. I don't want you to be hard on yourself at all, because she's making me feel like if you are being hard on yourself, which I kind of feel like you might be, then it's not worth it. It's not worth your energy to be hard on yourself, to let that go, and just go with the flow. Thank you, Analia, for the heart me. Go with the flow and know that whatever is coming your way you can handle it. You can handle it. I got a burp coming. I feel it. Anything about her passing her last few days. So she did tell me that she was at peace with her passing. Like, she understood that she was going and she wasn't fighting it at the very end there. There does make me feel like there was people coming in to say goodbye to her. They're taking their turns. I don't know. She makes me feel like you were having a tough time getting there at some point. I don't know if you actually ended up getting there or not. But it makes me feel like there was a tough time with you trying to get there on time. And you can confirm or deny that in the comment section, but just know, like, she knows that you care about her and that you love her and that your heart's with her. Like, that's all that really matters. Because she's with you now. She's been with you your whole life to be there for you. So, just know that she knows that whether you were there physically or not, that love never changed, and that it was okay if you weren't able to make it. But she had a lot of people coming in and saying goodbye, it feels like, to her. Yes, I would. Okay, you were there to make it. Perfect. And just know that I don't know why I feel like a struggle there. So maybe she was in and out type of thing. But I just feel like there's a little bit of a struggle there. So many people. It feels like so many people. Like, I feel a lot of hand holding. Like, a lot of people coming over holding her hand. Like, I feel a lot of hand holding. So just know she felt really loved and really appreciated. So, Steph, thank you so much for giving me the permission and the honor to read your second mother. She's amazing. She's amazing. I love her so much. I don't know what the struggle is. I'm not, like, our timer's up, but, like, just know, like, if there's any struggles, she got you. She got you. Okay? Take those life lessons that she taught you. It makes her proud when you use them. All righty. Yes, she was and still is. Oh, you're so sweet, Steph. Thank you so much, girly. I hope that gave you some clarity, some comfort in some way. And again, I'm so sorry for the loss of her. It's a big loss, but she's very content. Okay. She's very much, like, accepted, and she's good, and she's thriving up there. Just know that. All right. We are going to move on here. We got Lindy, then we got Zoe, then we got Emma, then we got Lori. All right, Lindy, let me know that you're here. Let me know what type of reading we're doing. Oh, Analia, just so you know, Saturday's subscriber only is going to be happening at 10 a.m. I am going to be protesting the No Kings protest to protest the administration and ICE. So if you are interested in getting your free reading, join me at 10 a.m. to make sure that you get it. I might be getting off probably at 12:30 because the protest is starting at 1. And if you want to protest the No Kings protest, to protest the administration, it's literally nationwide. So just Google No Kings protest, find a protest near you, and participate. The more people, the better, you guys. More people, the better. All right, Lindy, let me know that you're here. I see that you just said donation like you're supposed to. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'll be there. Thank you for letting me know. Perfect, no problem. I look forward to seeing you. All right, Lindy, I wonder if you're being filtered because I thought I got the filtration stuff under control, but I honestly don't know if I do or don't because this has a mind of its own here on TikTok. So I'm going to say hi on Venmo. So if you are being filtered, Lindy, just reply back to my hi, and then we'll get your reading underway. But at least let me know that you're here by saying here. That should come through. So that we can to know that you are here and you're ready. I heard a cat. I heard either a Salem or Winnie. I don't know where they is. Okay, Lindy, there she is. Hi, not a problem, darling. What type of reading are we doing for you today? Again, we do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. General reading for the week. Yeah, I can do a weekly for you. Human design, Zoe. It's my favorite reading to give. It's a chart reading, so you can check it out. I don't ever like gatekeep anything. You can literally just Google human design chart, human design body graph, because technically it's called a body graph instead of a chart. And you put in your information, your birth date, including the year, time of birth, and your city and state or city and country. To do that, and then you can look at your chart. And if you want a professional's opinion on it, you can come back, say human design, we'll read it. I'll tell you what type of energy you possess, how to work with your specific type of energy efficiently, and how to trust your body when making decisions. It is a reading that literally changed my life forever in the best ways, because now I'm here doing this work. I literally quit my job 30 days after finding human design. Doing it now. We do it. And then let me know what you are, what type you are. It's called an aura type or an energy type. Let me know when you find out. All right. So, all right, Lindy, let's see. We're going to do a weekly reading. We have a big decision to make this week, she says. So let's see what's going on for Lindy. Just taking some cleansing breaths, and your timestamp is 1 hour and 42 minutes. Thank you, Emma, for sharing the live. 1 hour, 42 minutes there, Lindy, for your timestamp if you ever want to watch it again on YouTube. Spirit, this is for Lindy. Spirit, what does Lindy need to know about the decision she needs to make this week? Spirit, what does Lindy need to know about the decision they need to make this week? Spirit, what does Lindy need to know about the decision she needs to make this week? Oh, I feel underwater. So I definitely feel a lot of pressure in the chest. I almost feel like it's kind of like a struggle to keep my head above water with this decision, whatever it is. And it feels like there's a lot riding on it. I feel like you're putting a little bit too much pressure on yourself about it too. I want you to take a breath about it, take a beat about it. Like everything's going to turn out the way it's meant to. Okay. That's how I feel in the body. I really do feel like whatever the decision you make is, that you can trust that decision. If you're interested in a question there, She Runs Wild, it's a $15 donation. Linktree links in the profile. Human design is going to be really helpful for you for this here, Lindy, about making decisions, because human design tells you how to trust yourself when making decisions. So if you're interested in that, we can do another reading if you want. There's no pressure. But we're going to see what the cards have to say about this. So it's authority. This is an authority. This is a father figure. This could be your father. This could be a CEO, a manager, a boss of any sort, somebody who has a authority over you in some capacity. He is Aries though. So So Aries is the natural ruler of the first house of self. So this might be a time for you to be selfish. Do what it is that feels right for you in your body. How you want to say, hey, I want to do this thing. I'm going to go do this thing and not feel guilty about it. But you make me feel like you need some clarity before you make a decision. So I'm going to suggest to you to either work out, clean your house, or meditate if you're well versed in meditation, so that you get a clear mind. And once your mind is clear, your emotions don't feel up and down all around. Ask yourself what it is that you want to be doing. Okay. Yeah, you're talking about a big major decision. Yeah, you got what? 4 major arcanas out of basically 6 cards. Yeah, this is definitely life-changing. This is big. This is eventful. But trusting your emotional wave is tough if you have an emotional authority center. So getting that clarity is going to be good. You're going to make that decision in clarity. Your way is probably going to kick on and be like, oh my gosh, is that the right answer? Ah! Trust in that clarity, because there is something that you need to let go of that is going to allow you to walk away with knowledge and experience. So it is something that you're letting go of and walking away from. So the 4 of Pentacles really is a card of saying I'm holding on to something that I should not be holding on to, that I do need to let go of. Once we let go of it, she's clearly walking away. It's a chapter. It's a chapter coming to an end. 10s are the last in the minor arcana. It's of the numbers, right? Of like 1 through, or ace through 10. So this is a chapter coming to a close, coming to an end. And you've learned a lot. You've taken this life experience and you're walking away with it. So there's something you do need to let go of, okay? You are absolutely strong enough to let go of it. This is the Leo card. Strength is Leo, but she has consistent access. You see that infinity symbol? Consistent access. She's ruled by the sun. The sun is the most perceived positive card you can have. Growth and vitality is in there, okay? She's also taking a leap of faith on herself, because the other flower crown is the Fool card, which is saying, hey, I'm taking a leap of faith on myself. And no matter what happens, I am going to be landing on my feet. No matter what, I will land on my feet because I'm strong enough to do so. I'm strong enough to tame the beast, right? The lion here, the Leo lion, because you have everything that you need. You have all the suits of tarot at your disposal. You have the wands, you have the cups, you have the pentacles, you have the swords, you have this growth of abundance. As above, so below. That magician's wand follows us in a couple different cards, not the ones that you have, but they do follow in other major arcana cards. Yellow is success. Red is leadership and passion, desire, love. Innocence is white. Black is protection. Okay, you have all of it. You are going to be just fine. Whatever decision you make, you just need to trust in yourself. Trust that you have all the tools you need to make this decision and go forward. Because I think whatever it is you're going to do, I think you're going to make a yes decision on it and move forward with knowledge and experience. The Moon Dust Life, thank you so much for the follow. And we're ending with the Empress. Put that worth and value into yourself. Put that worth and value into yourself. Self-love, self-care. Trust in yourself to make this decision. She is confidence. She is the mother of the zodiac. So we got the pair, the father and the mother. So this could have to deal with parents. This could have to deal with parents, possibly. But there is something here that is going to allow you to be creative. 2 creative cards. Leo is the natural ruler of the 5th house of creativity, short-term dating or dating in general. Then we have the Empress, which is creative as well, because she's a mother. Mothers create babies, right? Not without help, but they are the ones that literally like create life. So there is creation here as well. So trust that you are going to make the right choice for yourself. But I would check out your human design type. If you're interested in me reading it, we can do another donation, or you can just look it up yourself by Googling human design body graph, human design chart. Lordy, human design chart. And then you can see what the authority center is. And if it's emotional, that means you got to wait out emotional waves like we were talking about. Wait for clarity. To speed up clarity, you want to focus your mind on a task. Cleaning your house, working out, meditation, okay? And then make your decision in clarity. I got a burp. Spirit makes me burp. Make that decision in clarity. Your wave will kick right back on as soon as you make a decision. But know that the choice that you made in clarity is the choice that is meant for you to make, okay? But I think whatever you're going to do, I think you're going to say a yes on it, and I think things are going to be okay. I think you're going to land on your feet. You're welcome, Lindy. There's no problem. Thank you so much for wanting a reading and sending in your $15 donation to receive your 5-minute reading. I really appreciate you, and I do hope that gave you clarity or insight. I hope it resonated. So thank you so much. All right, we are going to move on to Zoe. I don't know if Zoe's back yet from looking at her human design chart, but Zoe, it is your turn, my love. So there they are. Were you able to look at it? I know 5 minutes is kind of a short amount of time to do it. Yes. What is your type? Me too. I'm a projector too. Hell yeah, Zoe. Do you want to know more about it, or do you want to do a different type of reading? Because we can do anything you want. It's your donated reading, so you can tell me if you want to wait on a human design reading or if you want to learn more about your human design now, because it is my favorite modality. So I love it. But we can do anything. I think we should do a different type. Okay, perfect. What are we doing today? Are we doing a psychic reading, mediumship reading? Well, it depends on you. We can do a general reading with the cards and see what spirit wants you to know. If that's something you want to do. I need a little guide. Okay, perfect. So we'll do a general reading. Unless you have specific, like, I need guidance on this topic, then you could just tell me the topic you need guidance on. Otherwise, we can do a general reading. So I'm just starting the cleansing breaths right now. Yes, please. And how to use my gifts. Okay, perfect. Let's check it out. Human design also tells you what your gifts are, by the way. Human design's so cool. Your timestamp is 1 hour and 50 minutes. So if you ever want to watch this reading again, it's going to be on YouTube. And you can reach out, or not reach out, you can watch it anytime. It's so cool, right? It's literally the best. So let's check it out for Zoe. Spirit, we're looking for Zoe. She needs a little bit of guidance. So Spirit, what do we need to know to give Zoe some guidance? Spirit, can we give Zoe some guidance? What does she need to know? Spirit, what does Zoe need to know? What guidance can we give her? Okay, first thing in the body, I feel a lot of arm action here today, but I feel weak to me. Like in my left bicep specifically, it feels like I've been carrying things for so long that I'm starting to feel weak. Like I'm using all my energy. I'm using like everything that I have to keep something up or lift something up. And it just feels like I just need a break. I need to rest. I just need a breath, something like that here is coming through. Whew. I do also feel pressure in the chest here. So I don't want you to put too much pressure on yourself. If you can't carry something that's heavy, it's probably because you need help, right? Because we can't do life on our own, period. We just can't do it on our own. We sometimes need help from others to get us to where we need to be. All right, I'm going to do one more shuffle because it feels right in the body, and then we're going to pull the cards and see what we need to do. The Hierophant. Very interesting, especially because you know that you have spiritual gifts. The Hierophant is a role model, is a leader. So if your profile in your human design has a 6 in it, you're meant to be a role model, but later in life. And if you ever want a human design reading, we'll talk more about it. But that's your profile in human design. Now, this is a leader. This is somebody who's also grounded. So you may need to get grounded before you can really use your gifts efficiently. So if you don't know how to ground, because I don't know you, I don't know if you know how to ground or not, I'm going to give you a little bit of tips. So if you're in a place where it's warm, go outside with no shoes or socks on. Go in the grass, go in the dirt, go wherever, okay? And just stand there and breathe in and out of the body, in and out. In and out. Pay attention to the breath. I love to do box breathing myself. It's my favorite type of meditation to do. So it's a 4 count in, hold it for a 4 count, let it out for a 4 count, hold it again for a 4 count. Because there's some things coming in that is very, again, you have 4 major arcana cards and a 6 card reading. So girl, you got like some major life changing happening. Okay. There's something that is blocking you though. because it's your mindset that's blocking you. You have to let your delulu fly. Okay, let the delulu fly, because that's how you start to learn how to trust your intuition. Remember in the other reading, I said the magician's wand like goes to different cards. The chariot, boom, has it. The chariot is saying that you have everything you need. You have that magician's wand. This is the box. You have that magician's wand. You have consistent access to all the tools of tarot. Right here, the wands, the cups, the pentacles, the swords. You have all of it, but it's your mindset that's stopping you. You're ready. You see that plume of smoke behind the character? You're ready to take off. You're ready to take on the responsibility of your gifts. This is a Cancer card. Cancer is all about the house and home as well. And spiritual gifts. All water signs have some sort of empathy or empathetic gift they have. So you may feel emotions as if they are your own, even if they're not. If your solar plexus is white, it's the right side of the chart, the triangle on the side. If it's white, you are a true empath. Okay. You truly take on other people's emotions like they are your own. Called a drama queen probably your whole life, even though you're taking on other people's drama. But you're ready to take off. It's just you got to let the mind be okay with it. So there's a mindset that does need to happen. I feel like this is a partnership card. She's literally, the partnership card is here. The Two of Cups. This is a soulmate level connection. Soulmates are here to teach you something. Some are here for a lifetime. Some are here for a short time. Okay. So, but this is something that I really feel like it has to do. And I feel like this is more about your spiritual gifts than the guidance you need, or whatever you're looking for with guidance, because it feels like they're hand in hand to me. So I would honestly, it makes me feel like I want to do development classes. Like I want to find my, my esoteric shop, see if they offer classes and take some development classes. Like that's how it feels to me. That I want to do so that I can really hone in on my gifts. So I wouldn't shy away from any classes. I taught myself everything. There's a book called Psychic Witch by Matt Oren. I don't have it here yet. Hopefully in the next 2 weeks, I'll be able to actually get my bookcase back and get all my books back. But there, you can teach it yourself. We're running out of time. We got to go. You're strong enough to handle whatever comes your way. Okay. So there is something you need to walk away from, probably the mindset that you find yourself in that's blocking some things, because you're gaining knowledge and experience. You're strong enough to walk away from that, especially from unseen enemies, unknown circumstances. We have growth and evolution, dog mask, wolf mask, dog, wolf. And then we have the hermit's face. The hermit is right here. She is wisdom. She's gaining wisdom. So you learning like what your worth and what your value is, what you're willing to put up with, walking away from that, knowing you're strong enough to do that, letting that mental block go, because you have everything that you need. You have everything that you need. You have all the tools you need, and this partnership here as well. So this could have to do with a love relationship or a relationship in general, because it's a broad term. But for me, it feels like more spirituality, like letting go, because Pisces, this is Pisces. You got Pisces and you got Cancer. So you have intuition. This is also intuition. Okay. I forgot to say that. This is also intuition. So I do feel like letting go of your past, healing from the past, doing your shadow work, making sure that you are healthy, your mindset's good. We are working our chakras from the root up to the crown. Do not skip any of them. Okay. You want to start at the root, then the sacral, then the solar plexus, then the heart, then the throat, then the third eye, then the crown. You do not want to skip anything, because if you skip anything, you will be out of whack. So when you're out of whack, that's when spiritual psychoses can happen. Spiritual psychoses can happen in organized religion, in spirituality. It doesn't matter, right? Just making sure that you are grounded, making sure that you are working on your chakra, you're cleansing and clearing them from the root onward, upward. And then you're going to be able to really get into that connection and really get into that flow. You're going to really start to see that. Now, it took me 2 years to fully develop my gifts on my own. Just full disclosure, 2 years. Okay. So it's not going to be like, oh, I started doing the work and boom, all my gifts came in all of a sudden. It's a process. It's going to take time and commitment. But you got it. Trust in your intuition, trust in yourself. Okay. You're going to be all right. But whatever it is, the guidance you need, it's more like trust in yourself, walk away from the things that are not serving you, learn your lessons, and move forward. What do you mean let your delulu fly? So when you are doing work like this, it's really hard for beginners, especially for myself. Really, all I can really speak on is myself, to trust in the messages, because it feels like it feels like so much pressure to like know if it's right or wrong instead of just trusting the process, trusting the things you want, the delusions that you have, because being delusional will lead you to what it is that you want. Saying like, I have a delusional goal of having $100,000 in my savings account, right? Delulu is a worldly made thoughts. Is a worldly made thoughts. Sorry, I struggled with reading there. But like having a goal that seems delusional, but keeping that goal in mind, no matter how much you think it's delusional or other people think you're crazy or whatever, like making your dreams happen by knowing it's going to happen, whether it's happening or not. Okay. That's what I mean by that. So let your delusions fly. I mean, let your goal be as big, as bold, as wild as you want it to be, and aim for it and keep going for it until you get it. All right. We make our own reality, period. We do. We tell universe what we want. It programs the program, and then we eventually get it. All right. So he goes, and then Gingy says, that makes sense. I like it. Hey. And she yelled, okay, I will. Said Zoe. I hope that helped, Zoe. I hope it resonated. I hope it made sense there, darling. Thank you so much for your $15 donation. Human design is going to help you in a big way. Human design is going to help you in a huge way. So if you want to learn about human design, this is my book that I use to learn human design. I have other books as well, but I don't have them with, I actually do have it. This book as well are the books that I use. I also have a lot of other knowledge from people in the community, things like that. So again, I don't gatekeep anything. I don't gatekeep anything because this is like information you need to know because it's important for you to know about yourself, your energy, how it works, how to be efficient with it, things like that. It's just so, it changed my life forever. So I want you guys to know the information. Jen, hey, thank you for the heart me. All right, Zoe, we're moving on, my love. Yes, absolutely. Get them. Emma, we got you, darling. You are next. Why is my eyes so itchy today? I don't even know why it's so itchy. Hey, girl, hey, said Jen. So Emma, let me know that you're here. Let me know what type of reading we're doing. After Emma, we have Lori. After Lori, we don't have anyone else at this time. Linktree link is in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. There's Emma. So let me know, Emma, what type of reading we're doing for you. Again, I do psychic readings, mediumship readings, and human design readings. So just let me know what it is that you're looking for. Hi, what's he doing? Do you want to come say hi to Mom? No? You don't want to come say hi? All right, well, you groom your little cute little face. Thank you, grateful for you. I'm grateful for you, Zoe. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm here anytime you need. I do private readings as well. So if you want to sit down and do a private reading, anybody, it's at my website. That's how you can schedule that. So Emma, I'm not sure if you're being filtered. I thought I got the filters handled. So if I did not read your comment, it just simply means I did not receive your comment. So you can let me know if you sent it or not. And then I can probably reach out to you through either Venmo or PayPal or however you sent in your donation. Oh, I see where you sent it in. It's in neither one of those. Oh, it's filtering. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my website. I'm going to message you on the website. You're going to reply back to the message with the reading that you're interested in getting. So give me just a second here. I'm going to say hi, and you just reply back to that hi. All right. It's sent. You should get it in just a second. Yeah, I don't know why it's filtering. It gave me an option to like unfilter the filtered messages. So I don't know what's happening. I'm shedding in a big way. So we're just waiting for Emma to get the email I just sent her to reply back to it. So we're going to be a moment here, guys. But if anyone's interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. Hi, Casey. Welcome in. Hola. So if you guys are interested in a reading, again, $15 donation, Linktree link in the profile. We have Emma right now, and then we have Lori. But after Lori, we don't have anyone else. So it is only about a 10-minute reading. So if you are 10-minute to your reading, I should say, you get a 5-minute reading for your $15 donation. Linktree link is in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you could submit that donation. So you have options there through Venmo, PayPal, or my website, but it's all in my Linktree link. So check it out if you're interested. And thanks for hanging out with me here today. If you guys don't mind tippity tapping that screen, getting me further into the algorithm, that would be rad. Hi, Everin. Welcome into the TikTok. I'm hoping that it won't filter as much. We got our first filter, it looks like, today, unfortunately. But hey, so far, things have seemingly been good. I was hoping to hear from past loved ones. Okay, not a problem here. So, Emma, who are we trying to get in contact? So, if they have a traditional relationship with you, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, brother, sister, let me know in the comment section what their relationship is. If they do not have a traditional relationship with you, give me their first name only, okay? Or anything I need to know. So, anything I need to know? Well, we can see what your loved ones want you to know, things like that. Aaron, friend, or grandmother. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Because typically, well, we can see if we get more than one spirit in, but with a 5-minute reading, typically we stay with one spirit at this time. But private readings, we just, whoever comes through, because we got plenty of time. Minimum of 30 minutes, if not an hour. So usually we do, and that's spirit led. This is not spirit led because when I do spirit led, sometimes your family gets pushed to the side and somebody else's family will come in. So I want to make sure you get the donated reading. All right. So let's go ahead and do some cleansing breaths. Your timestamp is going to be 2 hours and 6 minutes if you ever want to watch it again. We do evidential mediumship. So I will be giving you evidence. You're going to let me know, yes, that makes sense. No, that does not make sense. Or I don't know. Because sometimes we don't know things that our loved ones are telling us. So I don't want any other information other than, yep, it makes sense. No, it does not. Or I don't know. But we are going to call in Aaron first. So I'm just doing some cleansing breaths. All right, Spirit, this is for our friend Emma. Emma. We're trying to get in connection with Aaron. Aaron. Aaron makes me feel like he's a childhood friend. Like you've known him for a long time. Childhood from either elementary school, like school age, like elementary, middle, or high school. But I feel like you've known him since childhood in a way. He makes me feel like he got mixed up with rugs, if you understand what I mean. It feels like it was accidental at first, so he might have had an injury, and then it kind of just escalated from there. Let me know if that makes sense here for him. Yes. This makes me feel like no one knew the dangers. It is not free, Brittany. It's $15 donation for a 5-minute reading. But he didn't know the dangers of the medicine that he was on. Like, I feel like nobody explained it to him. Nobody told him, like, this is highly addictive. Be very careful with this medicine. And then he just, he got addicted because it's so easy. It's so easy to get addicted to those medications. And I just don't feel like, I feel like he kind of had an idea, but he didn't know, like, how bad it really was. He makes me feel like it got out of control really quickly, really quickly. Because like the pain was still there. And the pain is why he kept taking more and more of the rugs, to the point where he's like, it was no coming back from it. There makes me feel like there was a separation between you two while he was in the thick of this. Um, almost like it wasn't Aaron anymore. Like he was a different person. He wasn't my friend anymore. He was somebody I couldn't recognize. Like that's how he feels to me while he was here. Yes. I just feel from him there is a lot of regret that he wishes that he was strong enough to handle it. He wishes that he didn't that he would have said no to that medication, even though he didn't know. He makes me feel like he literally heard about it, sure, but didn't know, like in a real way, in a real substantial way of what could happen on this medication. He seems so promising. He gives me the vibes of my friend Jovan, which is the same scenario. My friend Jovan got hurt. He was going to be a pro skateboarder, got hurt, busted out his knee, and got addicted the same way. Where there's a lot of promise. He had a lot of things going for him. He's popular to boot. Like people liked him, and then it just got out of control too fast. When he was healthy, he makes me feel so kind. He makes me feel so helpful. He makes me a week sober from that medication, and your live just popped up on my feed. Oh, welcome in. You meant to hear that for sure. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for getting sober off of it. But he just makes me feel like he was kind. He cared for people in a real way. Like he almost like shirt off my back type of person. Like if he saw somebody in need and they really like that person, he'd be like, hey, what can I do to help you? And then the medicine made him the complete opposite from that. She says yes. There's like a gratitude here with him, like for you even being in his life. I feel like there is a genuine respect here with each other. Maybe a little bit of I do think he loved you. I think it's platonic love. I don't think it's romantic love. I think it was very platonic. Like he respected you. He loved you as a friend, and he really did care about you. He makes me feel like he wasn't the guy that would just like go and chase girls either. He makes me feel like he really had a respect for people in general. Maybe a little bit of a dirty mind, maybe some dirty jokes here and there, but otherwise he just makes me feel like he really did have respect for people. But there is a kindness here, and he wants you to know like he's better now. Like he's back to himself. He did get lost, but now his soul has been healed and restored, and he sees that he really didn't have a handle or control of what had happened to him. Even if it got to the point where you're like, he needs to choose to be sober. He needs to choose to be sober. It was just out of his hands. Like he just couldn't. Like it really had a chokehold on him. But just know, like he really is concerned, it feels like, about his mom. So if you are close with his family at all, let him know, like you miss him as well, and that you loved him, and that you have stories for him and share with him if you're close with them. I would do it. I would do it because I feel like his mom's having a real tough time even now. I don't know how long he's been gone for. It makes me feel like at least a year, if not 3 years. But I still feel like she's having a hard time. So if you're close with her, hang out with her, talk about him. Okay. If you're not close with him, she is, or at least she was. So I feel like she's still having a bit of hard time. So if you can go over there and, talk with her about him, I do think that would be healing. But if you're not close with her and you feel awkward about it, it is as it is. I honestly, I don't know my friend Jovan's mom, so I would feel awkward about that. But if you do know them feel free, okay? But Emma, I'm so sorry for the loss of your friend Aaron. He seemed like a great person before the rugs got a hold of him, and he's still a great person now. Okay, he's healthy, he's sober, he's good. All right, he sees the mistakes, but he knows that it was kind of out of his hands and out of his control. The whole thing, the whole total of it, the medication being prescribed it to his passing. But my heart goes out. I'm so sorry, darling. Whew. It's tough. Rugs are tough, man. Ugh. I'm so sorry. All right, we are going to continue moving on, though. We have Lori right now. After Lori, we don't have anyone else. If you're interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com, is how you can get on the list. So if you're interested in that, it's only about a 10-minute wait at this time. You're welcome, love. Love, you're very, very welcome. Anytime. I got you. All right. We're just waiting on Lori. See if she put anything. I think she put donation like it's instructed. But let me just see just to make sure. I read a Laura and I was like, Lori, that's a weird question. It was about hair products, but it wasn't her. Oh, it's so funny. All right. She didn't put anything in there. That's perfectly fine. But Lori, say here if you are here. Spirit makes me burp. Emma, that was for you. Just FYI. That was the connection I get with Spirit. They do make me burp. All right. I don't know how to say your name. I'll do my best, but Nandumiso. I got you. I hope I'm saying your name right. I'm sorry if I'm not. Nandu. Okay. Hi, Nandu. I'm here. Okay, perfect. Lori, what type of reading are we doing? Oh, I said it right. Yay! I'm so glad to hear that. I was like, I don't know if I can do it, but I did it. Yeah. And I really, even if I got it wrong, I would absolutely do my best to be like, nope, we got to do it right. Like, I'll go over and over and over again until we get it right. All right, we're doing a mediumship reading. Perfect. Who are we trying to get in contact with? Again, I do direct connection, so let me know who you are trying to get in contact with. Mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, brother, sister. If they have a traditional relationship, let me know. If they do not have a traditional relationship to you, go ahead and let me know their first name only. Nothing more, nothing less, okay? And would you prefer Nandu, or do you want me to say your full name? Because I can do either or. You can let me know in a moment, but thank you for the rose. But yeah, I can do either or. So let me know in the comment section when it's your turn how you would like to be addressed. Because I had one girl I was saying their full name. She's like, can you please stop saying my full name? I'm like, yeah, I can do that. I'm sorry about that. Perfect. Nandu. Okay, perfect. All right, great grandmother, Heard. All right, let's get on the horn here, Lori. Your timestamp is 2 hours and 17 minutes. That's your timestamp, my friend. Oh, thank you, Nandu, for sharing with more than 5 friends. Thank you so much. And for liking the live. I really appreciate it so much. Sahara, thank you for sharing the live as well. All right, so this is for Lori. Yeller, thank you so much for the follow. Spirit, we're getting in contact with Lori's great-grandmother. Lori's great-grandmother. Lori's great-grandmother. Okay, so real quick, the rules of the live of mediumship is I do evidential mediumship. All I want to hear from you is if it makes sense or if it does not make sense or if you don't know. I don't want any other information, just yeses or nos or I don't knows, okay? All right, let's go for it. So the first thing that I feel is feistiness. I love a feisty grandma. She makes me feel feisty. She makes me feel lively. She makes me feel like she was always on the move doing things. Like she was not just like a stay at home, sit around grandma. She was like, we got shit to do. We got chores to do. We got things to go to. We got errands to run. We got things to do. Like she just makes me feel like she was always active, like doing something active every day. I feel like there's something here with memory loss though. So she might have had some sort of dementia or Alzheimer's at the end here, but it feels like at the very end. It does not feel like it was very present for the majority of your life or the majority of her life. Maybe the last like couple years there was like forgetfulness or things like that. So I do get like dementia or Alzheimer type. But I don't feel like she suffered for very long. I feel like she remembered you until she died. Like she would remember your name, she'd remember your face. I don't think she ever forgot you. So when you'd go to visit, she'd be like, Lori, you're here. Very much like my grandma Simmons. And she suffered from dementia for like 5 years or so. And every time I came in, she'd be like, Melody, you're here. It was very cute. So she makes me feel like she did not forget her people, which honestly just makes my heart feel very full because it makes me feel like with her remembering me and not forgetting me, it just like I didn't have to worry about that. Like I didn't have to worry about her and how that would affect me or make me feel. But before that, she makes me feel very, very active. Like she makes me feel like she was smart with numbers. So maybe she did a lot of math or she would do a lot of mental math, like quick math. But she makes me feel like she was very active in the mind and very good with numbers for whatever reason. That's also my grandma Simmons. So it could be my grandma Simmons now coming through. I don't know. But it just makes me feel like witty and smart and feisty. Feisty. Love it. There's something here with her where it makes me feel like very open. Like she might have been open-minded. She might have been somebody who was very open to new experiences, but she makes me feel very open before her sickness, right? Before her dementia, before the Alzheimer's, whatever it may be. Nolan, thank you so much. I got you. You're after Nandu. But it just makes me feel like very open-minded. Like she didn't care how people live their lives as long as they weren't like invading on her piece. She's like, you live your life the way you live. I don't care. She does feel like judgmental in the way of like, look at Bob down the street. He didn't mow his lawn. But if it has to do with like gayness or like sexuality, she didn't care. She's like, you be you, you do you, you know. But she would judge like if you were not keeping up with your house. Like your house at home, you're making the neighborhood look bad. Quit it, type of thing. That's where that feistiness is coming in. Let me know if that makes sense for her. Yes. She makes me feel like people gravitated towards her as well. Like people really saw her and were like, "Hey, how are you?" Or you would, randomly hear honk honk when somebody passed by her house. Like she makes me feel like she was like belle of the ball, popular on the street, type of thing. When I say street, I mean like her actual street. That could make her sound a little dirty. She has a good sense of humor. She laughed at me for that. She has a really good sense of humor. She makes me feel like she wasn't shy around like a bottle of wine or a beer can. Like she was a drinking grandma. I don't feel like she drank all the time. I don't think she had a problem with it, but she wasn't shy around it. She'd be like, "Oh, you got something? What do you got? Pour me a glass," type of thing. She just makes me feel really grounded and really just grounded and what's the word I'm looking for? Balanced, really. She was good at giving advice. I feel like she had a lot of life advice to give. But I feel like you had to ask her. Like, she wouldn't just give you life advice. She'd be like, Grandma, what do I do? And then she'd be like, here's my advice for you. Like, it's very much that way. But I don't think she just willingly give advice. I think you absolutely had to be like, Grandma, what do I do? But Lori, our timer did good off. Your grandma's amazing. I love her. Dios Mary, I got you. Thank you so much. I love this for you. I think that this is a beautiful connection you had with her. And I feel like she's just loving and open and kind. Your grandmother's amazing. So Lori, I'm so glad we could meet today. Thank you so much for submitting your donation here. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I am sorry for the loss of your grandmother. But she's still rad AF up there. Okay, I'm not using the F word because I don't think she'd like it, but she's rad AF up there. You're very welcome, Lori. Anytime. Anytime, I got you. Thank you so much for wanting a reading here today. All right, Nandu, it's your turn. And then after Nandu is Nolan. After Nolan is Dios Mary. After Dios Mary, we don't have anyone else. I was hoping to connect with my grandmas who passed within a week of each other. I don't know if you can do 2. Sometimes 2 does come in. Okay, so I can see what comes in. Hi, I'm so glad to see you, Dios Mary. I'm so glad you're here again, too. It feels like it's been a minute since I've seen you. But let's see who. Sometimes they come in together. Sometimes they don't. But we'll see what comes through. So let's see what's going on. Woo! I want to shake off that other reading real quick. Not in a bad way, but I just want to make sure, we're getting that out of our system and the new reading into the system. It's been a wild ride lately. Courtney, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. And I don't do spirit led. I only do a direct connection. So your timestamp here, if you ever want to watch it again, Nandu, is 2 hours and 25 minutes. If you ever want to rewatch this reading, it's on YouTube. Second link in the link tree. Oh, we're doing mediumship with you if you want. Hold on. No, we can do mediumship. I was just talking to Courtney. Like we can absolutely do your mediumship. Let me know if that's what you want, because I'm totally fine with that. Oh, that's for Nolan. Oh my goodness. That was for Nolan. I'm sorry, Nolan. We'll do that in a minute. I am so sorry, Nandu. I just saw a comment and read it and assumed it was you. So we do mediumship readings, we do human design readings, and we do psychic readings. So if you want a topic, if you're trying to get clarity or insight on a topic matter, that's a psychic reading. You just tell me the topic. If you want mediumship, go ahead and let me know the connection that you have with that person, their relationship to you, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, brother, sister, or if they don't have a traditional relationship, their first name only. Human design is a chart reading. It's my favorite modality to read. So if you want to know more about yourself through the lens of human design, that is a chart reading. So I just need your birth date, including the year, the time of birth, and your city and state, or the city and country that you're in, or that you were born in. Excuse me, born in. So let me know what you want. It's all up to you. I'm so glad I caught that before I started doing that reading. It wouldn't be a reading with me if it wasn't a little bit of chaos, though. I'll tell you that much. Hi, Tiger Lily. What are you doing? Oh, my girlie. Hi, sweet pea. Do you want to see one of my cats? I got 4 cats. 2 of them were originally my boyfriend's, and then 2 of them were originally mine. Tiger Lily. Tiger Lily. Oh, cutie patootie. I love good chaos. Good. You came to the right place. All right. So I don't see your question, though. So you might be being filtered on that. So what I'm going to do, Nandu, is I am going to message you from where you sent in your donation. And then you can let me know there, because I think you're being filtered with the actual question. I love cats so as my daughter. Me too. I literally, when Salem comes in, I'll say this is my firstborn. When he comes in, I say that's my secondborn, because those are the cats I came into the relationship with. Those are my babies. Tiger Lily and Guapo are also my babies, but I am their stepmom, unfortunately, but I just say mom. So I'm just doing a refresh. There you are. Let me go ahead and just say, hey, hi to you, and just reply back to the hi, and then we'll get your reading underway. All right, just sent it. You should get it in a moment here. Hi, Nolan. You're next, darling. We have non-due right now, my darling, but we can definitely do your grandma readings for sure. But it's going to be just a moment. Unless you want to do general. No, it's okay. I was just reading off the line of who was next. So you might have just not heard non-due and heard your name because, I mean, I'd respond to my name. Somebody said it, like, what, me? So that's okay. Not a problem. Okay, sure, thank you. Okay, so we're going to do a general. We're going to do a general for our friend Nandu here. Nandu, your reading's really at 2 hours and 29 minutes. So if you ever want to rewatch it on YouTube, second link in the link tree is going to take you right to my channel. I didn't breathe for whatever reason. Then you can watch it anytime. So let's go ahead and do it. You're going to do some cleansing breaths here. Oh, I'm getting hot. Getting hot. Spirit, this is for our friend Nandu. Nandu. Spirit, what does Nandu need to know? Spirit, what does Nandu need to know? Spirit, what does Nandu need to know? What's going on for our friend Nandu? Very interesting. So I'm seeing a pink circle. That's the only thing I'm really seeing for you right now. Usually when I'm seeing like a pink or a blue circle, it could indicate a child. I don't usually do pregnancy readings live on air. I don't even know if you're interested in children. If you're not interested in children, you get pregnant, if you're in a place that allows you to take care of that, then you could do that. But if you are pregnant and you are wanting the child, it might be a girl because I'm seeing pink. But just pay attention. Okay, pay attention to if you are not getting pregnant. I'm trying. Oh, you're trying. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, so I do think you're going to get it. I think you're going to have a little girl because I saw a pink circle. And I'm not really feeling too much in the body. So stay non-stressed. Stay really calm. Like, don't put a lot of stock into it, even though I know it's heartbreaking. Like, if you're trying and you're not succeeding, I know that can be really, really, really hard. But just be like, okay, not a problem. Do your best to keep your mindset really like clear and steady, okay? Because the more you put pressure on yourself, the more the body feels the pressure, the harder it is to get pregnant, okay? I said okay like a million times. Sorry about that. But I do think I see it. I see that you're going to have a little girl. I see a little pink circle. So I do think that that is going to be in your future here for you. So let's see what the cards have to say. Right meow. Yeah, you might have been trying for a minute. Don't let your past dictate your future. Don't let your past dictate your future. That's what this card means. Yes, some things have fallen away. Yes, the sand absorbed the liquid that was in the cups, but behind you is 2 more cups, right? Two more things here to give you the support, the energy, the whatever it is that you need to help you get back to the bridge, get back to the life that you want, okay? Oh, this is awesome. Okay, I love it. I love it. I want you to let go of your fears. I want you to let go of your fears. All right, darling. You may feel stuck. You may feel like, is this going to work? Very much in the mind. When we talk about swords, the suit of swords, we're talking about the element of air. And then we're talking about the mind because the air signs represent the mind. Ideas, inspiration, communication, and action that needs to be taken as well. But I don't want you to hold yourself back. I want to let go of any fears or apprehensions you may have, which does reiterate what I had said before with the channeled message. So this is just reiterating that, okay? I look at this card. The Hermit card is about being internalized. It's about singleness as well, but I don't feel that for you. It doesn't ring to me singleness. You might be single trying to get, pregnant on your own, whatever, but I don't feel that that's true. So I don't feel like you're single, but I do feel like you're learning a lot. So what I want you to do, and what this card really is a card of being internalized, letting go of the fears, and also doing research. If your period is hitting on the full moon, which is on the 11th, like if your period's now, the chances of you getting pregnant are actually better when your period lands on the full moon. So really pay attention to the moon cycles, where your cycle is in that moon cycle. And again, I don't know why it is. It's just like the full moon indicates like motherhood, because the moon is the divine feminine, and it helps with pregnancy somehow. I don't know. I can't give you more research than that. I just know that from spiritual. It's not medical. It's literal spiritual. I do think you're going to get pregnant. I saw 111 on your timer. I've read 12 people. You're my 12th reading. Nobody's got an angel number. Only you. So manifestations coming true, especially because we have the genie in a bottle card. Your wishes, your manifestations, they're coming true. They're coming to fruition. So just know that you are getting this. This is going to happen for you. I want you to say it. Like when you wake up in the morning, I'm going to get pregnant. When you go to bed at night, I'm going to get pregnant. Whenever you just think about it randomly throughout the day, I'm going to get pregnant. And I don't want the pressure on it. I just want you to say the words. I just want you to say the words. And if you can say them out loud, say them out loud. If you can't, just say, and you have a narrator, then say it in your mind, okay? Because then we have the Holy Grail, the Ace of Cups. This is about things coming in, new beginnings, new emotions coming in that are big. This little heart here, the pink. I've never noticed it. And I have the pink circles. All the cups are pink. I've actually literally never paid attention to it. Even though the heart's blue. It's like, and the sun is here as well, the most perceived positive sign you can have. So there is a new beginning coming in that's going to be so fulfilling, so good. This lake is here because the cup is so fulfilled that it overflowed into the lake. And I don't typically do pregnancy readings, okay? I just let whatever comes in. She goes, you're fun. I'm glad. But I do think you're going to get pregnant. I think you're going to have a little girl. Oh, I'm so happy for you. So just keep saying it and really pay attention to your cycle and the moon cycle, okay? When the full moon and you are synced up, I think there's a greater chance for you to get pregnant at that time, okay? I do think it's going to happen naturally. I just don't want you to put your pressure on, okay? All the pressure, away with the pressure. I'm going to get pregnant when the timing is right? So Nandu, I hope that helps. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. I'm wishing you the best of luck. I think you're going to be a very good mother. I really do. Mwah. I look forward to it. Thank you for the rose. Thank you, Travis, for sharing the line. Thank you a lot. Thank you. You're very welcome, darling. Travis, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. All right. Next we do have is Nolan, and then we have Dios Mary. After Dios Mary, we don't have anyone else. Linktree link in the profile to get on the list. Nolan, we're going to do your grandma's, right? Just double check in, make sure nothing changed. Yes, thank you so much. You're very welcome. Like the double salute I just gave you. I don't know what happened there. And thank you, Nandu, for sharing with more than 5 friends again. Thank you so much. All right. So we only have about 20 more minutes that my list is going to be open. So get your donations in now at the top of this hour, no matter where you are. My list is going to close at the top of the hour. So get your donations in now. We're just doing some cleansing breaths. All right, your timestamp's 2 hours and 38 minutes. So if you ever want to rewatch this. And again, the rules are don't tell me too much information at all. I'm just looking for yeses or nos. Yes, it makes sense. No, it does not make sense. Or I don't know, because sometimes we don't know. Hi, Haley. All right, this is for Nolan. getting in contact with grandmas. Grandmas. I think they're together. I don't know if they were together in life or they were friends in life, because they feel like it was both mom and dad grandmas. I have step grandparents, so I always call them grandmas. I had 2 on my mom's side, 1 on my dad's side. But this feels like mom and dad's side to me for whatever reason. And you can confirm or deny if that's correct or not. Haley, thank you for the following. But it feels like they were friends. Like friends in life. Yes, mom and dad's. They feel like friends in life. Like they were friends in life. Cricket, thank you for the follow. There's like this, they're giving me a visor, like an old lady bingo visor. So I don't know if they went to bingo together. But I feel like they were like laughing, like they got along super well. I feel like your families really blended beautifully together. Like there was no animosity. There was no like viciousness. There was just family, you know? Megan, thank you for sharing the live. Oh, thank you, Spirit, for being here. Well, your grandmas don't like that I burp. Sorry. You guys make me do it. Very true. Wow. Gosh, it's so funny. They just make me feel like they got together and they were like laughing all of the time. Like you would just hear them cracking each other up. I feel like they hung out like as much as they could. Not every day. I don't think it was every day, but they honestly feel like soulmates. They feel like soulmates with each other. That they only could find each other through your mom and your dad. I feel like they have the same morals. They have the same common likes. They make me feel like they drank together. So I do think you had some drinking grandmas. I wouldn't be surprised if they like took trips together. Like if you all took like big family vacations, both sides of your family. Interesting. They lived in different states, but yes. So they might have talked to each other a lot then. Because I feel like there's a lot of like talking, a lot of laughter, a lot of like camaraderie here. They do make me feel like they hung out though. So maybe when she was in town or maybe they were in each other's town, whatever, they would hang out a lot, which kind of would make sense because if they live out of town, like why else would you be in that town, right? Sorry, just putting pieces together. Let's see what else is going on here. It's so interesting that they passed away a week from each other and lived in different states. Like, because I do feel like a soulmate level connection with them, where they were really camaraderie, they were really good friends, like platonic soulmates, of course. Not of course, I don't know why I said of course. They were platonic soulmates. But I just really, I get a kick out of it. Like these two are like busting a move. They're doing stuff together in heaven. Like they're creating a ruckus, like in the best ways possible. Like they're really together up there. Like this make me feel like they're dancing together. Like just doing like a footloose type, like a dance. Like, you know, they're what is it? Cutting a rug. Cutting a rug is what I wanted to say. Together up there. So I do feel like they're having a great time. They are like almost like, now all of their families up there, there's no strangers up there to them, but like to see each other up there was like, hey, like it was just like this really exciting moment for them both to be reunited in this way. Wow, that's great. Do you have any messages for Nolan? There's something here about like keeping up high spirits, saying more positive than negative. Now, I'm going to insert my own two cents here. You can take it or leave it. It's me, not spirit. Too much positivity can also be a bad thing, right? So we want to balance. We want to balance the positivity with the negativity. That's what the yin and yang is all about. So it's all, life is literally a balance game, okay? Cricket is a $15 donation, link tree, link in the profile. So they're saying to bring more positivity in your life. So I don't know if you are feeling low or down or like a little depressed or a little anxious, but they are saying like, keep positive, keep a high spirit about you. Don't worry about them. They're fine. They do come down and visit though. They make me feel like they're sending you pennies, like they're both sending you pennies. So if you're randomly finding pennies where like you looked at a counter spot, you walked away, you looked again, like, where did this penny come from? Know that they're here. Like literally that happened to me yesterday. I left my car. There was a penny when I came back in my passenger seat. I was like, where'd you come from? So just pay attention to any pennies you may find. It could be dimes, which they are showing me pennies specifically. But just know, like, you had some really awesome grandmas. I feel like they were like just kindred spirits. Like I really do. I love them. I love that they're together. I love that they're best friends. Like bingo grannies, if you will. That's like I got that visor, so they might have both played bingo. Maybe not together, maybe in separate states, or maybe when they were together, they'd go to their bingo nights. Because that came in as well. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Nolan. Thank you so much for submitting a $15 donation. Oh, I'm speechless. Oh, don't worry. Like, you'll get your speech back. And don't forget, you can watch us anytime on YouTube. My channel, the direct link to it is the second link in the link tree. Go ahead and subscribe to me while you're there too, if you don't mind. If you don't want to subscribe to me, it's fine. It's fine. But I like it. But I'm so sorry for the loss of your grandmothers. I know that 1-2 punch might have been really, really difficult, but they're just cracking me up. They're so funny. They're so funny. I love them. But my heart goes out to you, darling. Mwah. All right, Dios Mary, we got you. Guys, the list is only going to be open for another 15 minutes. So go ahead and get your donations in now. Get your 5-minute reading in for a $15 donation. It doesn't matter if you guys have donated and haven't gotten to you. I'm just closing the donations in about 15 minutes. So the top of the hour. Thank you so much. Great to hear. Oh, I'm so glad. You're very welcome. All right, Dios Mary, what's going on, girl? How have you been? I'm so glad to see you. I thought there was a cat. That's why I looked. How have you been? I'm so glad to see you again. Hopefully you're not getting filtered, my love. And guys, thank you for all the likes. We got 10,000 likes going right now. I really, really appreciate it. Oh, you sent a message. Okay, perfect. Woo! Spirit in a big way. That was for you, Nolan. I'm in the middle of a tower moment. Oh, girl, you sent me a lot. Okay. I'm going to see. I don't want to read too much of this because I feel like it's going to give me a biasy. So maybe I'll read all of this afterwards, but I'm going to see what you need to know about this tower moment. Is that okay? But I will read it afterwards. I just don't want to. She said no. What type of reading you don't want to know about the tower moment? Let me go back and see. I guess I am reading it now. Okay, so yeah, asking you what do you need to know? Okay, perfect. We'll do a general reading to see what you need to know. Yeah, I read it. I'm proud of you for doing your first ever paid event. That's fucking awesome. That's amazing. It's the first start in the right direction, right? I am sorry that you are feeling angry with everything that's going on right now. But that's emotions, we have ups and downs and things like that. So we're going to see what you need to know here and see what's going on. But I do agree. I think you do need to get back to your practices of grounding and meditation. It is going to help, but I'm gonna tap in and see what you need to know. Jeez, I'm like hot and then I'm cold. I'm like Katy Perry in this shit. Ew. I don't want to be Katy Perry. I want to be Taylor Swift. Anyways. Rose is a $15 donation, but I do not typically do pregnancy readings unless Spirit needs you to know that about pregnancy readings. Dios Mary, your timestamp is 2 hours and 48 minutes if you ever want to watch this reading again. Spirit, what does Dios Mary need to know? Is for Dios Mary, Dios Mary, Dios Mary. What does she need to know? What does she need to know? What does she need to know? Dios Mary, I'm getting bath. Like, getting the imagery of bath. I just want you to take a bath. I don't know if you have a stand-up shower or a tub. If you have a tub, fill that bitch up with the water, get some bubbles going, get some incense in there. Not incense, I meant essential oil. Get some essential oil in there. I want you to use citrus essential oil in there because citrus has this natural way of bringing in positivity and like calming any like anger or seemingly negative emotions. Okay. So I do want you to take a bath. I want you to do a bubble bath because it's fun, but you don't have to do a bubble bath if you don't want to. But I feel like there's something here where I'm going to leave all the negativity in the water and watch it go down the drain. Okay. If you want to add cinnamon to your bath, feel free to do that as well. If you want to add orange peels in there, I would do that as well. Spirit is agreeing with that because it's going to bring in just naturally some of that positivity. Okay. So that's what's going on. I want you to do more of those paid fairs and stuff as well because it feels stressful, but it feels very worth it to me. Okay. Empress, self-care. That's what basically the bath is, right? The self-care. So get a massage if you can get a massage, whatever it is that you want to do for self-care. I would highly suggest you do that. Okay. Because that's what I feel like I say okay all the time. Either way, I apologize. Worth and value, loving yourself, self-love, self-care, confidence, things like that. Yeah, you might feel like a little bit of an iceberg here, a little icy, but that's going to help it melt. Okay. There's a lot going on. Like, look at this background. This background is beautiful. I don't really ever pay attention to her, but we have this beautiful tree here. So again, you need to be grounded. I don't know what's more grounded than trees or plants, right? They need it for their roots. So whatever's going on, you are going to get regrounded, but I do want you to take that bath. Okay. Let's see what the other cards have to say. Ah! Wow. Ah! Shit. God. Wow. This is amazing. Your reading's amazing. The Ace of Swords, new beginnings, new action, new divinely led action, right? So keep doing that. Keep going into fairs. Keep buying booths. Keep putting yourself out there, even if it's stressful, because I feel like it's very rewarding at the end of the day. Like, I feel rewarded. I feel seen. I feel recognized. I feel like people are gravitating towards me, or they like what I offer. I just feel like it's really a stepping stone, but this is a whole new beginning here. It feels great, right? Like, so keep doing it. You got the sun imagery there as well. So this is something that is divinely led. Keep listening to your guides. Keep listening to your intuition because it's leading you in the right direction. Lead with your heart because my heart space is being highlighted right now. So lead with your heart. You have luck on your side. It 100% is. So you have the Wheel of Fortune. This is good luck, good fortune. And this new beginning is going to be so transformative to you because of this good luck that you have. Like, Jupiter moved in to Cancer today. It did it today, like right now, probably. So find where Cancer is in your astrological chart if you don't already know. And that's where you're going to find all that luck. This new beginning in luck. And it really does feel like it's Jupiter led. Okay. Four of Wands. Stay committed. Stay committed. This is the card of commitment. Even if it's hard, even if it's rough, even if you're having a bad day, stay committed. Stay with it. Okay. Hey, Barbie. So this is going to be something very, very, very beneficial for you. Okay. I keep saying, okay, I got to find a different word. All right. But this is something that is going to bring success in springtime. Spring is still right now. We are in spring for another 10 days. All right. It might even be even more expansive next spring when Jupiter moves into Leo next June. But we have a full year right now of Jupiter in Cancer. Thank you for the heart, me, Barbie. You're in the right place at the right time, doing the right things. Vantage card. You're ready for this. You're ready for this. Thank you for the Go Popular, Barbie. You're ready for this. You're ready to take on. No one can touch you. You have the opportunity to knock all these wands down. Nobody else can touch you. You're on fire. Wands are fire, right? We got fire. Do some self-care right now, but just know your worth, know your value. You're going for it. This is creative energy as well. So continue with your creative endeavors. Stay committed. Luck is on your side. New beginnings, in the right place at the right time, at the vantage, ready to take it on. Dios Mary, this is big energy. What a reading! Girl, I'm so proud of you. I'm so damn proud of you. I really am. Keep going with the course. Course of action is where you're headed. So stay where you're at. Even if you're feeling angry, keep that citrus essential oil. If you need to go buy it, go buy it. But I would definitely keep that on you. If you're ever feeling like irritated, just give it a quick sniff. Thank you. With everything going on, something huge must be coming. It's something good. I'm telling you right now, and you're ready to face it. You're ready to take it on. So like concentrate on you. Concentrate on you right now, okay? That's what's going to be the most important. So thank you, Dios Mary, so much for being here. I'm so glad to see you. I really am. So thanks for coming back, girl. I got you whenever you're ready for another reading. I'm wishing you the best of luck. I'm really, really feeling positive about this next thing that's coming in, this new beginning that you're experiencing and the action you're going to take with it. It just feels right. It feels correct. It feels like you're on your way. You're on your path. I love it. I love it. All righty, guys. So we didn't have anyone else send in a donation. I will probably, I'll give it a moment here, but if anyone else wants to send in a $15 donation, Linktree link is in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. So go ahead and send in that donation. I'm going to give it a moment here. We only got 5 more minutes until my list closes anyway, so I might get off a little bit early if nobody sends a donation in the next couple moments here. Because we're already pretty much at our time anyway. So, yeah. Just doing some refreshes. Thank you guys for liking the live. Thanks for hanging out with me here today. So the list is open. There is no wait at this time, but we are going to close the list in about less than 4 minutes. So probably about 3 minutes and some odd seconds. So you can still get your donation in now if you'd like. But again, if I don't receive a donation, I'm just going to skedaddle. And then don't forget, if you are a subscriber, I'm going to start my subscriber only live on Saturday at 10 a.m. If you guys are interested in protesting this administration, please look up the No Kings protest. It is happening this Saturday. It is a nationwide protest. Look where it is in your neck of the woods, and please, please attend if you are against this administration. If you're not against this administration, please leave. Please leave. Please leave. Please don't be here. But if you are against this administration, you don't want that Cheeto to get any more power. You want ICE to say, fuck you, get out of here. I don't want you around ICE. Then, go out and show up and be here. But yeah, if you're MAGA, you're not welcomed here. I don't care. Don't care. All right, guys. So we are going to say our gratitudes. It looks like we are going to complete our reading here today. All righty. So first and foremost, you guys, thank you guys so stinking much for your time, your recognition of me, for your likes, for your gifts, for your comments, for your subscription, for just hanging out, for your donated readings, for your free readings. Thank you guys so much, because you guys are the reason that I get to be successful here today. I feel very successful here today. So thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for supporting the page, for supporting me. I really appreciate it all. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I hope I did just as well with you guys and has been as good a service to you as you guys have been as good to me. So thank you so much. I hope that made sense. Universe, thank you so much for being here and allowing me to be here at this time on this timeline, doing this work in this way and being of service of the in this way as well. I really appreciate you and I'm so grateful for you. My angels, my ancestors, my guides, I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you for allowing me to see you, feel you, and hear you. Thank you for your love, your protection, your guidance, your knowledge. Thank you for bringing in the people that needed a reading here today. I love you endlessly, and I'm so grateful that I can be a conduit for you and really give the messages to the people that needed them the most. And thank you. The mediumship was great today. We killed it with mediumship today. So let's keep that going. Woo! All right, guys. I love you. And I will see you on the next one. All right. Bye.